Welcome, everybody, to week 2, episode 2 of the Mount Rushmore of podcasts. It is the podcast where Olivia and I ruthlessly debate our top 4 things in any subject that we choose. Generally, it's going to be a funny. We call it regular. If you guys have a better idea what to call regular, get in the comments. And then a funny topic, and we're going to write down the lists, and we're going to make fun of each other a lot for our terrible ideas. For the introductions, last week we introduced each other really more in depth. This week we're going to speed it up a little bit. And Olivia and I are just going to hit each other with a really fun fact about each other so you guys can get to know us a little better. The fun fact about Olivia is that, drumroll, it's embarrassing, she is a Disney adult.
Facts, and
Olivia.
I'm so proud of it. Also, hi everybody. Sorry that was the first time you heard my voice, but I am indeed a Disney adult, and I'm so proud to be one.
Why?
And what do you mean, why, dude? Because, dude, the
embarrassing.
joy that Disney parks bring me. I've never done drugs in my life. I've never been high. I've never smoked a cigarette. But being at a Disney park is what I imagine all of those things to be for people.
Oh, so you're
That's
like
like the
you're
best way
seeing
I can
things?
describe it.
Your hands are just
Yeah,
buzzing?
you see things, your hands are buzzing, your heart's racing. Like all the things, dude. Disney just makes me feel it. And for the other Disney adults, stop laughing, dude. For all the other
Okay.
Disney adults that are listening, I know you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not a Disney adult, grow up. So moving on, since Marcus
Oh, okay.
said it's embarrassing.
Uh,
My fun fact about Marcus is that he can do this little like cat noise where it sounds like he's meowing. And I'd like to hear a demonstration.
oh, I thought you were gonna go somewhere very different with that, but okay. Well, there's 2 of them. Well, we'll see which one you like. So first one. Was that it?
I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear it that
I
time?
barely heard it.
Alright, I set my microphone threshold too low. So
Oh, that's okay. Anyway, it's like meow. Just kidding. It's better than that. But if you can imagine Marcus meowing,
here, let
which
me
I know all of you can.
hey, might get the people excited.
True. Stick around and maybe you'll hear Marcus meow someday.
Let's see. Give me
Give you what?
Oh, here. I know. I'm over here doing all my sounding correctly. Here we go.
Oh,
You ready?
yeah.
Did you hear it?
Nope.
Okay.
Not a peep.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll practice
Major
for next
fail
week, and
number 1.
I'll figure out the sound for next week, and you
That's
guys will all.
okay.
Yeah, everybody will
We
get
owe
2.
you guys a Marcus meow. So keep that in mind for next week.
I can make lots of fun sounds, everyone. Just so you know.
That is true. Pause. I don't want that to be weird. Don't take it
Whoa.
anywhere weird, you
Whoa.
sickos.
Ooh woo.
Right. Should I move into the word?
Not quite. First,
Oh, my bad.
we're gonna do. If you're in here listening, you better hit the like and the sub. And if you're a friend, if you're not a friend, if you're just a human and you somehow found our podcast that like 4 people have listened to, you better like and sub or you're a bitch. Straight up. That's it.
Facts.
You're a bitch.
You're a big bitch.
Say it again, Olivia.
You're a big bitch.
That's right. But more importantly, what I think would be really fun for this podcast is the more people that can get into the comments and shit talk our lists and also make their own lists, tell us all the reasons why our lists are stupid or great, but mostly just stupid. That'd be way funnier. And then we want to start doing a thing where every week the top comment, obviously, if there's 2 comments, that's not really fun. The top comment, we'll start the podcast with the top comment of the previous episode, which will only be fun if you guys get into the comments. So stop being a bitch and do it. All right,
Just
Olivia, now
comment, dude. All you have to do is say hi. It's not that hard, bro.
you won't make the top comment if that's all you say, but that would be
Right,
great.
but like, at least say hi.
Yeah.
Bare minimum.
Don't make me get a YouTube bot that makes comments talking shit.
I'll pay for it, dude.
All right, well now you've said it, now everyone's gonna think that for the rest of the history of this this podcast. Damn it.
It's fine. I
all right,
won't
now you,
actually pay for it.
all right, thank you.
Maybe.
All right. You can do the word now.
Okay. So if you're watching right now, there's this little thing that says guess the RNG word. And if you're listening, that's fine too. I'm about to explain what it is. So when we were kind of planning out this episode during our brainstorming meeting, I don't know or remember how exactly it came up, but I was like, what if we each have to slip in a randomly generated word into the podcast, like at some point during the podcast, and you just have to try to be as sneaky as you can. Just slip it in like it's casual, and
Oh,
then we want you guys to slip it in like it's casual.
it's never casual. That's not a real thing according to some
Oh, that was
people.
a good
So
one, dude. Save that one for later. But
oh my
yeah, if you guys could guess it and then comment what you think the word was, there might be a prize for you.
yeah,
We'll
and
see.
it's the prize will be that you're not a bitch.
Or I'll send you a $1 bill in the mail.
Whoa, you're gonna
Or if
worth it.
that's not if that's not motivation, I don't know what is. $1.
Preach. So I've done less. I've done more for less.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I
know
think
you
we all
have.
have. Okay. It's been for
Yeah.
love.
Okay. Well, hey, with all that out of the way,
Yeah,
how was your week? How's your
dude.
fantasy league going?
Oh, balls. We are doing this on a Monday, which is like wild. Because I'm checking my fantasy league right now. So I have a whopping 3% chance to win this week.
So you're saying
And
there's a chance.
there is a chance, but like my entire team decided to shit the absolute bed this week. Not a single person did their job well. Not a single person. I have 67 points for this week,
You
which is
should
absolutely ridiculous.
you should let's see what Andy, your whoever you're playing against, Andy, what his team looks like this week.
His team, it's pretty decent this week. And the saddest part is he didn't even swap people out that are on a bye. And he's still kicking my ass this week. And I went in and I picked people up and I made sure I was fucking ready for this week. And everyone told me to fuck off, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, your opponent doesn't have an RB2 and no defense, and he's winning
And he's
107 to
still
60.
kicking.
He's smoking you
He's
by 40
absolutely.
points.
Yeah. So I would, to sum all of that up, I would say my fantasy team is not done great this week. And like everyone who's listening who doesn't know, we have this fantasy league with people from our squadron. and this is our second year of doing it. And last year, the guy that won it, shout out Fig, if you're listening, and we hope that you are.
He is, or he's a bitch.
Yeah, he won the league and now he's last. And then currently I'm second in the league. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But other than that, just quickly, today has definitely been a Monday. I
Oh
woke
yeah.
up later than I wanted to. I was behind the slowest people in the United States of America on the way to work this week. This week? Today. God
Wow.
bless. And
Nice job.
I'd say the best part of my day, besides coming home and seeing my dogs and my husband, was I got a haircut and
Oh.
I kind of chopped a lot of it off.
Oh
It's
shit.
definitely shorter,
And how do you
which is
feel
good.
about it?
Great.
Oh,
It was time for a little switch up in the hair department.
wow.
It just been long and just blech. You know what I mean? Like,
That
you know
might
what
be
I
the
mean.
most. Oh yeah, totally. Psych. That might be the
Yeah.
most. That's probably the most positive I've ever heard a female be about a hair change up.
No, I just really well I knew I wanted to cut a decent
Mm.
chunk of it off. So like I went
Are
in
you gonna
wanting.
post it on the gram for all the likes,
Oh
for all
God,
the
no,
clout?
dude. No. Hey, stop skipping ahead, brother. Um, and then the second best part, sorry, third best part of the day is I got a fucking cranberry lemonade on the rocks right now. No
Oh,
alcohol, just a cranberry lemonade on the
why
rocks,
are
and I'm in my pajamas with my slippers on.
why is there no alcohol in it?
I don't know, man. I just don't really drink that much these days.
What was it that you said earlier about Disney adults? If you're not one, you should grow up. Well, if you don't have vodka in your cranberry lemonade, it's time to grow up, Olivia. Holy
I know, that's
smokes.
a good point. Maybe I should, but
Yeah,
it's too late now. It's
it's
8 p.m. on
true.
a Monday, dude. I gotta pace myself. But
It's true.
yeah, tell me about your week, your weekend, your fantasy team.
Uh, well, fantasy team, I crushed. So my team
Yeah,
name is Foxy's Cream Team. And Foxy's a call sign for this. Okay, I guess I should be nice to him. He's a nice guy. We love him to
yeah.
death.
Be
He's a
nice
nice
to
guy.
him, okay? He's fun Uncle Foxy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my team played Foxy this week. My team name is Foxy's Cream Team because it's way better than his. And Josh Allen went to absolute pound town on Foxy's team. And so I
Yeah,
won by 30 points.
Josh Allen got. Let me just tell you this stat right here, folks. 54.88 points. Marcus has
Oh,
169
nice.
points right now.
Nice.
And the saddest part, Foxy's team has 138 points and he's still lost by over 30 points.
Yeah, because he sucks. If only he was a better person, he probably would have won. Love you,
True.
Foxy.
Love ya. Mean it.
Rest of the day or the week, we had drill weekend. It was kind of fun, but still exhausting. And once we get
Yeah.
into our serious topic of the day of self-loathing, I'll tell you all about why it was exhausting. And it was exhausting because that's just who I am as a person. Social interaction takes a toll.
Yeah. I don't know
Uh,
if we actually said the topics, did we?
Zoomer slang,
Yeah.
fast food burgers, self-loathing.
Yeah,
Really, that
for
was
sure.
just self-loathing was the easier way to say that uh, least favorite things about yourself.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that is what you have to look
Yeah.
forward to today.
And it's going to go in that order, folks. So trendy slang, fast food burgers, why do we hate ourselves?
Preach.
Sounds pretty intense, but yeah, okay. So, um for the things that the kids say these days. So I don't know about you, Marcus. I think I already know, but I find myself, thinking I'm with the times, you know? Like I think I'm pretty up to speed on
You're old.
the trendy slang. I'm 26 now, which means I've been out of it for a little while.
Better
Um
sign up for AAA.
I am a Zoomer, which was very devastating when I found out because I don't necessarily want to be associated with Gen Z, but
Oh,
it
did you get a
is
broccoli haircut?
what? No,
Did you
dude, I got the
did
I
you get
got
the
a
broccoli
bowl
haircut?
cut.
Oh,
I got a bowl cut actually. I
oh,
look like
hot.
coconut head from Ned's Declassified for everyone who knows what that is. That's listening.
Also, everybody, it's no longer the broccoli haircut. We're gonna go with cauliflower haircut because broccoli is way too cool for all those weebs that have that haircut.
No, I didn't get that haircut.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
unfortunate.
keep that in mind for next.
That would have been so
Never.
Italian of you.
That's true. Um, that is true. But yeah, so I feel like I'm like with the times, definitely more than you are, and I still had to do a lot of googling for trendy slang these days.
You know how I know that you're not more in time with me is because I didn't have to Google it.
You what?
Just kidding, I'm lying. I had to Google so
Yeah,
many.
I was like, dude, there's no way. No offense, but like, there's no way. Actually, there is offense to that. You're way older than I am, so I know you had to
Way
Google.
older. Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
way more fun.
Debatable. Let the people decide. Tell us in the
Deal.
comments who's
Yeah,
more
well,
fun.
it's me. Okay.
Okay.
You first. We're gonna do a little one by one of
Okay.
things the kids say these days, aka trendy slang.
Okay. The first one I'm going with is Riz.
Mm.
Rizz. And it's short for charisma.
Did you
So you
just look
take
that up?
charisma. No. You take charisma, you shorten it. What do you get? Riz.
That's what I would have
I
landed on too.
I really like Riz.
I feel
I
like
think it's
Rizma is
so
just
funny.
better, but I'm the old.
Rizma? I kind of
Yeah.
like Rizma. You
Right?
are old, but I kind like that has a good vibe to it.
Yeah. Thank you. I know.
Okay. What is your first
Dude, there's
trendy?
okay, legitimately as much fun as I like to make fun of Zoomers, they actually have unironically the best slang ever. It's so funny and it's so on point, which that's one of them, right? On point. I didn't even think of that one.
On
Look at me.
fleek?
On what?
Fleek?
Flea. No, but that one is I don't like that one because I didn't.
Eyebrows on fleek. Me
Yeah,
and this
yeah.
bitch finna get crunk. Do you know that reference?
Does
Exactly. You're
does
proving my
that
point.
mean that you're trying to get drunk? Uh First one, I think I'm gonna have to go. This one is just it's so good. Adulting.
Dude, that's so lame. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Adulting, there's so many other things out there that you could
Maybe I'll
say.
reconsider it. But there's a lot of words that are on here.
I
But I'll
want
put
you
a
to no
star
no
on
no.
it.
Here's the true test. You walk up to anyone that's under the age of 22.
I don't do that.
Okay. You walk up to anyone under the age of 25.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay. And you
Above.
say
Exactly
and
25.
you say adulting. What do you think the like general consensus is?
They'll be like, "Oh yeah, same." Because it'll be like someone will be like, how's your day?" I'll be like, oh man, I'm so
Mm.
tired from adulting, and they'll be like, oh man, same.
Is that a young kid's term though? Is that a Zoomer slang, or is that more of like things we say as the older generation? By we, I mean you.
I don't know, but that's what the article that I read had adulting on there, and I was like, I say that all the time. So I'm
What
gonna
was the
count it as
article called?
your mom.
I think it was called Gen Z words for fucking boomers.
I'm neither of those, so I guess I
I
have to
know.
take it
Aren't you
off.
a millennial? No,
Oh
you don't
yeah.
have to take it off.
Oh yeah. Millennials all the way. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I put a
I
star
wrote
next to it since you hate it so much.
Okay. I wrote down like a million of these. But I think my second one, and my ladies will understand this one, is a mentee bee. A mentee bee is short for a mental breakdown. But
Oh,
it
the
makes
ladies
it
would know that
sound
one.
it makes it sound so much better than a mental breakdown. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just having a little mentee bee right now.
Oh, that's so you,
That shit
Olivia.
that shit is so funny, man. I've had so many mentee bees, it's unreal. Oh, I just like it.
D- You
Mentee
just
bee,
like
I'm gonna
mentee
have a
bees.
mentee bee.
Okay, well,
Oh,
hey, great for you. That's yeah. I'd never heard that one. I think that's because I'm male and I don't have those. Because I'm
whatever.
adulting and adults don't have those.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Uh,
what's your second one then?
oh man,
Mr. Adult?
thank you. I'm gonna go with. I think you're gonna say all the same shit about this one. Big dick
No, no.
energy.
No. Big dick energy is a great one, dude. Gotta have that BDE.
BDE boy.
Can you describe what it means to people who may not know?
It means that you have big dick energy. Just walking around with big dick energy. No, it's like you're walking around and men. I don't know how this works for women because they don't know
Okay.
what it feels like to have a big schlong.
No,
But
I think women can have big dick energy.
can they? Okay, you'll have to describe how that works.
Okay.
Unless I guess it is 2024, so who knows these days.
uh,
And, there's just like a level of confidence that a dude has based off wiener size and big dick energy. Just like you're just walking around real confident
yeah.
because you
To be
know that
clear,
at any moment you could just
you
whip it out.
don't.
I think actually here's what it means. It means that you have a shower, not a grower, or maybe you have a shower that grows. I don't know, but that you could just like whip it out at any moment and everybody would be impressed, and so you have confidence.
Oh, there you go. The confidence key. That's so. If I was gonna describe big dick energy, I would have started with it's a confidence thing. You eventually got there.
It's okay.
We took we took the
I'm
long way
slow.
around talking about wiener size to get there.
It's true. I don't. I'm known for being verbose. I can't say anything succinctly, unfortunately.
Wow,
Yeah.
a lot of big words.
Yeah, that was a big dick word.
Okay, honestly, I do like big dick energy. Adulting?
Like from men or just the word?
No, I'm just talking about the slang term in general, you weirdo.
So you don't like it when men are confident.
I have a confident husband, that's all I need, bro. I'm not looking around at other men.
That was a safe answer. Well played. All right, next. You're
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Anyway, I love big called Seth.
Oh. Okay. Let's get back on track here. I think my next one is going to be girl math. Can anybody tell me what girl math is?
I have a great example.
Okay, go ahead.
Your car says you needed to get an oil change 6,000 miles ago, but
Hmm.
because you do girl math, you're like, oh, well, since it made it an extra 6, it'll make it another 6 and it'll be just fine. And then
That is
your husband, dad, whoever the man in your life is, has a aneurysm of anger because your girl math is complete ass.
honestly, that's not a bad example at all.
Thank you.
Um, the
I'm here
other
all week.
way, the other way that I girl math, okay, or us as women girl math is say you are going on a vacation and you've already paid for the flights and you've already paid for the hotel and it was a large sum of money, let's say like 2 grand so far. Say you're going somewhere really nice, flights, hotel, it's all paid for. You get there, but because you paid for it so long ago, it doesn't it doesn't even matter that you spent that amount of money. So now it's time to spend more. So you don't calculate the money that you've already spent and paid off into the vacation that you're having, if that makes sense.
This is why I hate women.
Exactly. This is why I love women.
You guys
It's
suck. You
no,
really
dude.
do.
It's such a great way to live your life. Footloose, fancy free, not caring about shit. That's not true. I care about a lot of things. I'm just saying, girl math is my favorite kind of math.
Yeah, it's the only kind of math you know.
Honestly, dude, it's true.
Yeah. Honestly,
That is
same.
true.
I
Yeah.
the only math I know is also girl math. Because you're like, oh, I already recouped it. That money I spent, it's already spent, and I haven't needed that money anyway for the last X number of months. So I'm chilling. No biggie.
Yeah. Exactly. You understand. All
I
right, give
do.
us your third one.
That's the girl part of me.
Cute.
Oh, um, cooked.
Cooked.
It's so it's
Hell
so
yeah,
it's
dude.
so perfect because you can use it like that guy's so cooked as in like oh like you let him keep cooking like because they're doing well or maybe they might do
Mm-hmm.
well if you give him some time,
Yeah.
but it's also like you're fucked, you're cooked.
You're cooked. You're fucking toast, bro.
Yeah, you've been sitting in
You're
that
done.
frying pan and you're a well done filet mignon, which
Ooh.
is trash. Exactly. Ew. Yeah, you're cooked,
That'd
bro. Go
be a
home.
little tough to gnaw on.
That's a that is the most accurate, disgusting way to describe a terrible steak.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yeah, I like cooked. It's a good one. I know we're supposed to be debating, but besides your like adulting one, like I don't know, those are pretty good.
Oh man, I'm so proud of myself right now.
I'm winning.
I'm oh, that's another one, right? I'll just add that one. Winning.
Winning. What are you, Charlie Sheen?
Yeah. No. Can't be. I'm in the military. I can't do all those drugs.
True. Okay.
You're up.
Um. Yeah. So this one. Well. Oh. There's just so many I could choose, man. I think I'm gonna have. I'm gonna say some of these because they're just ridiculous. But I think I'm gonna go with Chugi. Oops. Yeah, Chugi. So I'm gonna actually Google really quick the definition of Chugi
Is
because
that how
I don't
you
want to
say
mess
it?
it up. Chugi.
This is good. This is a list. This is a real question. Please
Yeah. No, that's how
don't
you say
roast
it.
me.
So
Don't roast me too bad. because
Okay.
whenever I've been reading it while you're looking it up, I've always thought it was Cheugi.
And that's because you were born in Finland.
That's because I know how to speak English, and that's how you should say it.
Well, after you Google it, it says CHOO dash GEE for the pronunciation.
Cheugi.
Chugi. Okay,
All right,
so
I'm a moron.
basically, it's the opposite of trendy, or you're trying too hard. The term has
Mm.
been used positively by some who identify with the aesthetic of it. So,
Aesthetic.
yeah, exactly. So, Chugi's just like the opposite of trendy. Like, come on, dude, why are you being so fucking chuggy right now? Like, that's what I would say to you if you said adulting. You're like, oh, you chuggy millennial, you.
I'd be like, thanks. Sounds like a nice word.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
true.
it legitimately sounds like if you say something is chuggy, it's you're just like I don't know what that means, but it just sounds like
I know. It just
bleh,
sounds like yeah,
bleh.
it sounds like a grody little word.
Mm-hmm.
Chuggy.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Do you want to do two since I did two on the last one because I just thought of one randomly?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with snack.
Oh, that's
Snack
so
does
good.
not mean
That's so good. I
food.
forgot about that one.
Okay? Okay, snack does not mean food. It's, well, kind of. It's like, oh, like I could walk out to my husband right now and be like, you're looking like a snack right now. And then he would say,
Munch, munch, munch,
I'm the
munch.
whole meal. You
Oh,
know what I mean? Oh, oh shit. Um,
from the booty to the
yeah, I
mouth.
don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, you do. You big
Anyway,
perv.
anyway, anyway, I like snack. I just think it's hilarious that this became a trendy slang term to mean someone that like looks good. I think it's hilarious.
I concur. I
Okay.
just that honestly might be the best one. It's just so funny.
I
Man,
think
you're looking like
snack
a
might have to
snack.
replace chuggy, honestly.
Let me snack on them toes, you snack.
Oh
Your toe
no!
snacks.
Pause. Time out. We do not stick
Oh,
toes in our mouths.
I just thought of a new topic.
Oh.
It's gonna be in the funny topics, and it's gonna be
Uh-oh.
uh, I think this is the funny one, right? Okay, well, it's whatever. Go down one.
What's the topic?
Names. So think like OnlyFans, but like so names for Foot Finder or Feet Finder or whatever. Like, is that an actual app or is that just a meme? But I get that's a rhetorical question. Nonetheless, just app
Okay.
names for apps that where you can post foot pictures. That's a great topic.
Oh. Are there more than 4? Is my question.
Yeah, you make them up.
Oh.
Yeah, you just like make them up.
Oh, I thought you were saying actual. And I was like, man, I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
this weekend we had like a 45-minute conversation about great names for foot finder
And
type
that,
apps.
ladies and gentlemen, is what your tax dollars are going to.
Yeah, you're welcome. Because now someone's gonna make the app and it's gonna be called Little Piggies, and
Little piggies.
all the categories are gonna be like Little Pig, Big Piggy, Public Piggy,
No.
Piggies in a Sock,
Ew. You
Wet
know what? You
Piggies,
know what pisses
Wet,
me off?
Moist Piggies.
Ew. You know what pisses me off? Because we're on the
Nothing.
subject of toes. No, no, no. This is like give me the ick
Eddie.
9,000. No. Which
Oh.
ick is another trendy slang term. That means you're like grossed out. Like you
Mm-hmm.
get the ick. So, have you ever seen those like shoes where the toes are like individually separated, or socks where the toes are individually separated?
I have some shoes like that.
Oh, dear God in heaven above. This is
Do you want
awkward,
do you
but
do you want
those,
pictures? Do you want
um,
to see them?
maybe you should drop it in the comments.
Oh, I
But
don't think you can.
now, now this has gotten weird because I just said that gives me the ick. But
I'm heartbroken,
yikes.
Olivia.
If you have those, ooh, that's rough right there.
Oh, well, funny you say that. My next word is actually oof.
Ooh, that's a
So,
good one.
what a great segue, huh?
Oof. Oh,
Oof.
what a great segue.
Oh, it's just, I use it too much now because someone will be
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, my grandma just died," and I'll be like, I don't know what to say," and I'm like, "Oof," and then they just stare at me
Oh,
like they're expecting something more, and I'm like, kind of do the hands up emoji. So
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
That's
can see you
not
I can
good.
see you being like that.
Thank you. I
You're
appreciate that.
welcome. Someone just comes to you with some absolutely heart-wrenching news. Oof.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Sorry
oof.
about your luck.
Yeah. Maybe if you try harder next time.
Oh no.
All right.
Ugh. Okay, are we?
Um,
Did
I might.
what did you
I
say?
gotta change this adulting one since you.
Oh, since I judged you.
Yeah, I don't want to be
Here,
judged.
let me
I want
let
to.
me
I'm
give you
okay with
some.
being. Oh, well, I listen. No. I'm sitting here. I'm just gonna name off a few. I'm not gonna write them down.
Right.
Man, bet. Man, that's such a good one.
Bet.
Bet. Shook. Actually, I think I might just change it
Oh,
to shook.
I wrote shook down on my list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay,
sure.
boomer. I've never actually
Ooh.
said that to somebody, but I think it.
I'm pretty sure you've said that to Foxy before. Not to bring up Foxy's age anymore, but like I'm pretty sure you've said that to Foxy.
I
Which,
think
by
you're
the
right.
way, I don't know if we ever fully introduced Foxy, but he used to be at our squadron with us, and he's a
Now he's
great
dead
guy.
to us.
He's not dead
He
to
re-
us.
he left us. He retired, and he's dead to us. That's all that matters.
All right. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure we've called him a boomer before and meant
Oh, I
it.
probably have. All right, so he was probably my first. So there you go, Foxy. You were
That's
my first.
cute. Aww.
Uh, caught in 4K. That's such a good one. Caught
That's not
red-handed. It's better than caught red-handed. It's caught in 4K. That's the 24th century, the 20th century,
okay.
21st century. This is hard. Version of caught red-handed.
Mm,
Caught in 4K. Big dick
it's not
energy.
bad.
Cooked. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, I'm changing this one. This is gonna be a weird flex,
But okay.
but okay.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
It's such a great way to dismiss
Weird
somebody.
flex, but okay.
Yeah, like when you just don't want to be like just straight up mean to someone, you hit him with the weird flex, but all right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, that's my list. It's final.
Okay. I have a couple honorable mentions. Real quick. So, Yeet. Yeet.
Dude, that's the, oh, is that as a
Is that
zoomer?
a kid's term these days?
That was
I
a
don't know.
Vine video from like
It was.
2009,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. It's
Zoomers were like
2000
still
something.
suckling on their mom's teat at that point, so I don't think that's really
Yeah.
a Zoomer word.
You might be right. Anyway, I think Yeet's hilarious.
Well, can you say that again?
Yeet
No, the other part.
is hilarious.
No, the before that.
Anyways.
No, you said that I was right. I need to hear that again.
Oh! I take it back. Anyway, let's see, Vibe T
Mhm,
and
mhm,
Bombo
mhm.
Clat, which for those of you who don't know what Bombo Clat means, I had to Google it, so you're not alone. Apparently, it means
Or you old
fuck in
bastards.
Jamaican.
That is the worst F word ever. Who
Bombo
just
Clat?
it's like 17 syllables too many.
Yeah, it's way too long.
Just
However, honorable mention, because, like, I don't. Yeah, that's wild. But
yeah.
my final list is Riz, Menti B, Girl Math, and Snack.
Mm. I
Woohoo!
want to hate on your list, but I can't. But hey, since we're sharing words that mean fuck in other languages, do you want to know what the word for fuck is in Finnish?
Obviously.
Vittu.
Vitu. Vitu
So
you.
so you gotta say the I faster and hold the T for a slightly longer.
Say it again.
Vittu.
Vitu.
So you say the I faster.
What? What do
Vittu.
you,
You're
Vi?
like Vittu. That's how you're saying it.
Vitu.
But you gotta say Vittu.
Vitu.
There you go.
Fuck you.
Yeah. There
Ah,
you go.
I can rhyme anytime.
There you go. Proud of
Ah,
you.
ah, ah. That's funny.
Uh uh uh
Ah, ah, ah. I want to suck your blood. Okay, sorry. Eddie and I do that. We say that all the
uh
time.
uh uh
Okay. All
cool.
right.
Oh, wait, wait,
So,
wait, wait. I didn't say my list for the listeners. So my
oh,
list
sorry. Sorry.
is caught in 4K. That means red-handed for you old people. Big
You
dick
old.
energy. Someone with confidence. It's just fun to say. Cooked, which means it's either a good thing or a bad thing. You can use it either way. And then weird flex, but okay. It's very dismissive and passive aggressive. It's my style.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I like it.
Thanks.
Honestly, there wasn't much debating on that one. Because, like, I don't know. I
Just some
think,
shaming.
yeah, just some shaming. I think those were pretty good, though. I think the burger one is where it's about to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. All right. So next
excuse
topic
me.
is going to be fast food burgers.
And
And
important to note, we went specifically with the burger. And we'll say what establishment it's from,
mhm,
but
mhm,
we went with very specific burgers
for sure.
for this one.
For funsies, well,
Okay.
we didn't talk about this yet, but I think we should do all the. Okay, so you're gonna say your favorite burger, and then if there's like, any special ingredients that you like it with, and then we can all judge your really terrible
Oh.
taste. But if
Oh.
if your answer is Big Mac, you're probably not ordering a Big Mac with any special things.
Right.
So it's just a
Of
Big Mac. But
course.
if you get something special, let's hear what you put in it.
Yeah. All right. Kick it off.
Oh, it's me. It's me. All right. I mean, these are in no particular order, but mine is kind of in
Right.
order.
Okay.
Five Guys.
Okay. What's the
Easy
bird?
dub. All right, all right. This if you it's kind of simple. So you get the double bacon cheese. Right.
Mm,
That's the starting point. Then you slap some fried unis on it. Oh,
okay.
fried unis. Yeah, you get there's going to be a
Oh.
recurring theme. Fried unis,
Yeah.
not fried onesies, just fried
Unis.
unis.
Yeah.
Thanks for trying,
Okay.
Google. Then we're
Fail.
gonna do hot sauce. And the thing that makes I don't think Five Guys would necessarily even be on this list if it
Okay.
wasn't for fresh jalapenos.
Mm,
I'm
Chris.
gonna spell it as Peñas though. Shout out.
Pena, shout out if you're
Some
listening,
some fresh jalapenos.
and we know that you're
That
listening.
that is the number one thing. The thing that makes Five Guys number one is that it's like the only place with fresh jalapenos.
The fresh penas.
Because pickled jalapenos just, man, heartburn city for a couple of days. It's all that vinegar and all the spice fucks me up because I'm old. So the fresh jalapenos are
At
just
least you finally admitted it.
they slap,
Oh, very nice.
as the kids would say.
The trendy slang. All right. Mine are actually in no particular order because I love all these burgers the same. So, my first one, and I'm probably going to get judged for this. McDonald's quarter pounder
Get
with
the
cheese.
fuck out of here! You're a disgrace.
What do you have you okay? When's the last time you had a quarter pounder with cheese? Riddle me this. Riddle me this. When is the last time you had a quarter pounder with cheese?
Well, back in college, I got really drunk at a frat party, and then I woke up and I regretted my decision.
Okay, so how long ago was that?
You didn't get my joke. The last time I had a quarter pounder with cheese, I couldn't even tell you
Exactly.
because
Next time.
I have a better item
All right. From McDonald's?
from Mickey D's,
Okay.
and I have a feeling you're gonna talk some shit, but I just want you to know that you're wrong. Hey, let me help you out. Savage.
Okay. Tell me your
Quarter pounder. Okay, that's crazy, dude. That's not. It's not even the best. I'm not a big Mickey D's fan, but that's not the best thing on the menu. It's not even close. Carly. I'm just trying to figure out a fun way to say it. Carly Jr.'s.
Oh,
Carl's
Carl. You're gonna shit on McDonald's and then go with Carl's
double
Jr.?
Western bacon cheeseburger.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, I can't wait to hear people tell you how ridiculous and wrong you are.
I just can't believe you shit on me for McDonald's and then went to Carl's fucking Jr.
Well, that's the only thing. The only thing you should ever get from Carl's Jr. is the double Western bacon cheeseburger.
And that's the problem, bro. If that's the only good thing on the menu.
Oh, okay. Well, this isn't the best fast food joint. It's the best fast food burger. So, do you get anything else from McDonald's than a quarter pounder with cheese?
Yeah.
What?
McChicken, chicken nuggets, just a regular cheeseburger.
Fish dick fillet sandwich?
Only during Lent, because I'm Catholic. Shout out Catholics if you're listening.
Yeah, I bet you love those
Praise be.
fish dick fillet sandwiches.
Meat on Friday. Honestly, when you're in a pinch on a Friday during Lent.
So what are you giving up on Lent?
A fillet of fish?
What are you giving up on Lent to allow yourself to still eat McDonald's?
No, dude, wait. Okay, pause. Let's do.
I think you missed the whole point.
No, let's do Catholics 101. Just super quick. This will take 1 minute max. During Lent, you give up things that are important to you. So you could give up fast food. Oh. No. You struck a nerve. Just kidding. No, it's fine. We all know that the church has had its flaws.
We all know you give up little boys for Lent. It's fine.
I didn't have little boys to begin with, so. Anyway, that
Eddie's
was
a big boy.
I didn't like saying any of that. Anyway, just let me explain. You could give up fast food. Oh. You could give up fast food, which means obviously then you're not gonna go to you're not gonna go to Mickey D's on a Friday. But
For a fillet of fish.
if you're in a pinch and you're not supposed to be eating meat, say you're on a road trip, because here's what would happen every year when I was growing up, or every other year when I was growing up, because trauma, my parents got divorced when I was a kid, and every other year we'd flip-flop spring break. And with my dad, we'd always road trip up to Colorado and go skiing, which was dope, but it'd always fall during Lent, and we'd have to find a McDonald's so we could eat fillet of fish for dinner because you're on a road trip. You know what I mean? So don't be
Yeah.
shitting on my fillets of fish, all right? They're
So
actually
so
pretty decent.
two things. One, thanks for the trauma dump. That was really great. And then number two, maybe this is a hot take, but I'm pretty sure that all animals are made of meat.
No, I totally agree. It's mostly like you're not eating like pork, chicken, beef,
Oh,
if that makes
land
sense. Like
meat.
you're giving up land meat. You can eat sea meat.
Sea
That
meat.
came out of my mouth so fast without thinking about it.
Sea meat. Oh, that's for science right there.
You can
That's sea
eat
meat.
you can eat
All right, here we go. I got a
you can eat
fifth one.
sea meat.
Sea meat. Should I spell it like that?
Yeah, Marcus spelled it Seameet for those of you who
Sea
are
meat.
listen only.
Yeah,
Okay,
sea meat. All right, so you
you
gave
only
up
eat
the land meat, but sea meat is still cool.
it's still on the table for sure.
All right, I feel like I have so many questions, but I
We
think I'm gonna
gotta
drop
save
it
it.
because
We gotta save
we could be here for the next 3 hours while I ask you questions about how that's a
about
valid statement.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, you're number two. Let's go.
Oh shit. All right. It's gonna be the classic smash from Smash Burger. I don't think I've ever had a bad burger from Smash Burger, but I love the classic smash.
Oh, is that the place I'm thinking of? What's the one in Vegas? And they just opened one
Shake
in
Shack?
Phoenix. Oh my god.
Shake
Totally
Shack.
forgot.
Shake Shack is on my list, but I don't know if it's gonna beat out the other two.
Tell you what. Here, I'll hook it up for
Shake
you.
Shack is super good.
Shake Shack, Smoke Shack. I think that's what it's
You
called.
wrote, oh, that one is really good.
Whoops.
That's a really good burger. Yeah. No, Smash Burger, they basically I mean it kind of is what it says. They take the patties, they smash them down to where it's like super thin, kind of similar to like Steak and Shake or Freddy's type of establishment. And then uh but I think the star of the show, like Smash Burger has really good burgers, but their fries, you can get them, I think it's oh man, I don't want to screw this up. I might need to Google it. Smash style or something? Smash. Or maybe
So
they're just called
is
smash
this
fries.
because one of the words that the Zoomers are using is smash. Is that
Smash.
is this the same?
Yeah.
So
No.
they fuck the burger till
I
it's
mean,
nice and
I'd
thin.
fuck the burger up. I think they're just called smash fries, but they put like garlic and like rosemary in the fries, and dude,
Oh.
they're fucking unbelievable.
Oh.
They're unbelievable, and their burgers are great. Like, if I'm at an airport and they have a smash burger, full send. I go straight. That's another trendy slang, everybody. I go straight to smash burger.
Hmm.
DFW Airport, for those
I've
of you
never
listening who are going to be traveling, Terminal B, I think it's like gate B9 or B10. There's a smash burger.
Mm. You're gonna smash your way all the way to that burger. I've never had smash burger. I'll have to put it on my to-do list.
I don't know the there's one in
Not even a chuckle. All right.
yeah. There's one in Smashburger, Oregon. Let's see. I don't even know
There's
if
a
there are any
town
in
named
Oregon.
Smash Burger.
No, I'm looking up smash burgers. There's
All
one
right,
in Ridgefield, Washington. So I
that's
think
random.
it's
That's a
super random. There's not even a smash burger in the whole Portland metro area.
that's crazy. I have a friend that
Uh,
lives there, Jacob. What's up, dude? And his wife Linda. You guys are great. Love you. I'm gonna have
oh
to
yeah.
come hang out just so I can try some smash burger.
Hell yeah. All right, brother. What's number 3 on the list?
All right, just for the listeners, I changed my Carl's Jr. to Shake Shack because Shake Shack, if you've never had it, it, Five Guys is
It's
a joke compared to Shake Shack. The Smoke Shack burger is holy mo! Like I have to just even thinking about it, I kind of just like have to hold on to my desk, or I might just float away in ecstasy. It's so good. Just even thinking
Are
about
you
it.
talking about the one with the cherry peppers?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's Oh yeah, it's called the Smoke Shack. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I know
It's a
my
hundred
Shake Shack.
percent Angus beef cheeseburger
Mm,
topped with applewood smoked bacon,
it's a
chopped
vegan. It's a
cherry peppers, and shake sauce. Wait, shack sauce on a toasted potato bun.
yeah, it's a vegan's worst nightmare. Honestly, it
Hell
would any vegan or vegetarian would get converted by this burger. Just saying. Okay, but for number 3,
yeah. Okay.
this is a new one. We've done this list before. This is a new one on my list.
Is it what I think it is?
In and
Yes.
Out. But
Yes.
all right, this is contentious. There's a lot of people that don't like In and Out, and I have for I don't know. We'll just say the last 10 years because that's an easy round number. Say that it's not been on my list because I thought it was just so overhyped, and I will still say it is not that good. But there's a caveat here. It's very important. The price. So the best
Yep.
thing about In and Out is the price. It's unbeatable. And it's not a bad burger. It's just not my favorite. But the price,
Hmm.
I, you, I it's a winner. It's just
I
a
know.
winner
Dude,
based off the price.
you can go get a double double with fries and a drink for like $10
Yep.
max.
Yep. And then, the last time I had it, uh Bobby Pena, he hooked me up. He told me what to get. So I've had it with the grilled onions every time. I didn't know about the green chiles.
Yeah. Okay, so
Is it chilies or chiles?
Chili's, dude. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Well, that would
It's
be
not.
that would be
No, it's not Chiles, dude.
it's the New
That's
Mexico
that.
thing. It's the
No, that
chile.
sounds so stupid, bro. It's just Chili's.
Well, that's just stupid because that means two different things. Anyway,
Chile?
yeah,
No,
it's
you're fired.
all right. Fine. Yeah, it was a good
That
show,
was
everyone.
easy.
See you later.
That was easy.
All right. So yeah, In and Out number 1 because of the price, but the
Hmm.
burgers are honestly kind of butt cheeks unless you add the onions and the chilies.
I disagree. I do add green onions and green onions. Fuck. I do add grilled onions and green chilies onto mine as well. And I'm assuming you're talking about the double double, right?
Yeah, like animal style with the
Yeah. So,
yeah.
hot take, I don't like animal style burgers because they're too messy for my liking.
Wow.
I like
I'm gonna call you Olivia Kardashian from now on. You're
I
so upscale.
like I like animal style fries because you can eat them with a fork.
Don't don't talk about their fries. They're
Their
garbage.
fries are only good if you get them animal style.
They're not even good if you get them animal style. They're complete ass, and it's not arguable.
You're a complete ass. Sorry. That was a bit too much.
Like in a good way, or
Mm, well, your call sign is yams, but no comment.
because I got them yams. Yeah, thank you. Take that as a compliment.
Yeah. So
uh,
so my third one is also a double with cheese, grilled onions, and chopped green chilies from In-N-Out.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
I think when you add all the ingredients together, it's a slap fest in your mouth. Which that's
Yeah.
another trendy
Slap
slang is
fest.
slap.
Yeah.
I made up slap fest because I'm weird.
That's
But
the new one. That's gonna be
that
trending.
shit slaps
It does.
is the slang.
I will say it is. If you don't get the green chilies, the shit's kind of trash. Like it's not trash. It's just very meh. But for the price, it's okay, cool. But once you add the green chilies and the price, top
Mhm.
4 for sure for me.
Top 4,
Top
100%.
4.
All
All
right,
right.
brother.
Uh, here's a question. Are
Mm.
we are we allowing chicken sandwiches in this debate,
Is a
or is
chicken sandwich a burger?
like is it a chicken burger or is it a chicken sandwich? I'll let you be the judge. I my heart's not broken either way.
Honestly, bro, you say burger, I'm thinking beef.
Okay.
Unless it's chicken that's ground up into a patty, I don't want to hear it.
Like it's just like a chicken nugget burger.
What the
uh,
hell is that at Burger
well,
King?
no, it's not a thing. But if you think about it, I mean, that's what it would be. It'd be a chicken nugget
Mm.
burger. Okay, no, that's fine. That just takes Chick-fil-A out of the question. So then the thing
Yeah,
that's left here, this
maybe
is a
we'll
tough
have
one
to
for me.
do fast food chicken sandwiches because I
Hmm.
think I think there's a lot of potential there.
Well, I only know Chick-fil-A, so but kitty cat, you're not. No, no. Sorry, the cat's trying to eat the microphone right now.
Hi,
All right.
kitty.
This is gonna be the contentious one. That's gonna be directly in opposition with your quarter pounder with turd, and it's going to be the
Mm-mm.
McDouble
Mmm.
price. It tastes better than the quarter pounder with cheese because you don't
No,
get,
it does
dude.
not.
Dude,
Oh.
the oil they use in their meat, like whatever that nasty shit is, the more meat you have, the worse it tastes. And on the McDouble, you don't have that much meat, so it's just mostly like a ketchup, onions, mustard, and pickles like delivery vehicle, and it's just it's like vinegary and salty. It's so good, and it's not $1 anymore, but it used to be. It was way better when it was.
Hey, McDonald's, if you're listening,
Yeah,
bring back the dollar menu. We're
unfuck
dying
yourself
out here.
and make the
The
McDouble.
working the working class Americans are dying out here, bro.
Mm-hmm. Preach,
We're
preach.
getting starved out. Bring back the dollar menu or
Mm-hmm.
else.
So you want to hear a fun fact about McDoubles?
Mm, okay.
So back in the day when they were $1, which was a long time ago,
Mm,
it was kind of considered um the budget version of like bodybuilder meals because you would actually be shocked at the macronutrients in a McDouble. I mean, minus the patty that takes 6 to 9 years to actually digest in your gut, uh,
mm-hmm.
and it's that part of it's really bad for you. The macros on it are no joke, like legit. So it was like the poor man's protein bodybuilder like protein diet because
Wow.
you could get like 5 of them for $5, and that was like
Mm-hmm.
your entire day, and the macros just happened to line up nice. That was that was
Thank you.
beautiful. That was
Thank
Olivia's
you.
mating call, by the way.
That was
Eddie's
my burp.
Eddie's gonna be scrounging after
Oh,
that noise.
caw! Caw! He's knocking on the door as we speak.
He's clawing. He's trying to break it down. I heard
Okay.
that. Yeah.
I'm
It was a poor
I'm
man's like
gonna
protein diet.
okay, that's like fine and dandy. You know, whatever. I'm gonna challenge you on this because if you take a McDouble, which is 2 patties,
Uh-huh.
you're telling me that 2 patties worth of meat is not the same as the quarter pounder patty?
Correct.
So you're how?
Well,
If you took 2 McDouble patties and stacked them on top of each other, it wouldn't equal the thickness of a quarter pounder patty?
probably not. And yours is a double quarter pound. Or are you just doing a quarter pounder
No,
or double?
a regular quarter pounder. I'm not
Oh,
a savage.
oh, well, I'm shocked, but okay.
I'm shocked. No,
Okay, boomer.
dude.
Weird flex, but okay.
Mc Oh no, I just googled it and the first thing on Reddit, McDoubles are better than quarter pounders at
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's. Changed my
Preach.
mind.
Tell him. Tell him. It's like a
Wait,
third of the price,
hang on.
and it tastes better. Straight
Hang
up.
on. Hang on. McDoubles are good, but double cheeseburgers are better. That's what this person is saying.
I don't know. Like
Now,
McDonald's
a
just has a
double
double cheeseburger.
quarter pounder, I think would send me into heart palpitations real quick. A
Um,
regular quarter pounder,
I
not as
actually
bad.
think a double quarter pounder would be better. Like get a double quarter pounder instead of a single quarter pounder, and then get no fries, and you're
Oh,
way better.
I suppose. I'm still sticking behind my
This
quarter pounder
this
with
is now
cheese
turning
and
into the
bacon.
diet hour for
I
diet advice,
forgot.
everyone.
I forgot to say that I get my quarter pounders occasionally with bacon. Now, I have not had a quarter pounder in quite some time. I'm trying to be slightly better. But
Proud of you.
if you get bacon on your quarter pounder, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
checking. I think the McDouble's better. It's you can get like 6 of them for the price of a quarter pounder.
And I think you're wrong. Yeah, but
And
that's because the McDouble patties are fucking lips and assholes of cows, dude. A quarter pounder is fucking choice, choice prime meat, dude.
hey, some of us like lips and assholes. Don't judge us.
All right. Whatever.
Thank
All
you.
right. My last one. All that to say.
I just like that there was no debate on that one. I think that makes you one of those people. But okay, moving on.
Okay, a patty melt from
Mm.
Whataburger.
Mm. Never
Now,
had it.
this is quite controversial because
Oh.
I live in Texas. Now, born and raised here, live here now, and Whataburger is like the place in Texas. Everybody loves Whataburger.
Mm.
Personally, I think the burgers at Whataburger have taken a massive nosedive in my lifetime.
Oh shit, we're about to get canceled.
Massive. Whataburger, if you're listening, I would love you to sponsor us. Don't take this the hard don't take this too hard because
Take
I
this
still love your
constructively.
I still love your patty melt. But your burger, here's the problem. The patty melt has so much meat on it that it's so good and there's meat and there's grilled cheese on it. Grilled cheese, melted cheese, whatever. Melted cheese and onions and there's this sauce. I think it's like made out of I don't even know. My mind went to a terrible place, but
Oh, let's
there's
hear
this
it.
sauce.
You have
No,
to say no. We all know that there's a cat in a bag now, and we want to know. We want the cat
no,
out
I
of the bag.
can't. I can't say it because we promised we wouldn't say that
Oh,
word.
no, no. We said we're gonna have to use it at least once every episode.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, it's made out of great stuff, and it tastes so good. But the
So
amount of meat,
salty.
the amount, exactly. I think you all know what we're referring to. It's
Coconut
jizz.
milk?
Anyway, so anyway,
I'm never
the
getting it, by
amount
the
of
way.
what did you say?
I'm never getting that burger.
No, I'm
I don't want the
joking.
Jizz burger.
No, I
That
wasn't
Whataburger
gonna.
is never gonna sponsor us because we're talking about their Jizz burger.
No, first of all, it's a patty melt. Second of all, the amount of meat that they've been putting on their actual burgers is like the ratio is way off.
Oh, okay.
You get way less meat on the burger now, but the patty melt is opposite.
Mm.
I can only eat about half a patty melt in a sitting. That's how like girthy it is.
Wow.
It's a
Well, if you keep
big.
practicing, there'll be a day where you can eat it all in one sitting. That's the beauty of it.
I don't think my body's meant to do that. I just don't think
Can't
so.
take all that meat.
Pause. Anyway, I
Don't
think we
tell
should
Eddie.
go over. I think we should go over our list now.
Well, okay, hold on. I do actually want your opinion on it. I don't know how to decide between the McDouble and the BK
Mm.
Texas Double Whopper.
Oh, double Whopper, dude! I forgot about that one.
Mm-hmm. And the
Burger
Texas.
King.
Do you guys have the Texas Double Whopper in Texas?
Yeah, bro.
It's got the peñas,
Let me
and it's
double
got the
check.
bacon and like the
I don't.
fried. I think it's fried onions. I don't remember.
Let me
All I
see
remember
here.
is that it just
Burger
has
King
those.
Texas Double Whopper.
It just has that
Uh,
grilled fire flavor, and it just makes my heart throb.
okay, listen to this description, folks. Enjoy the mouth-watering Burger King Texas Double Whopper with cheese featuring 2 juicy quarter-pound flame-grilled beef patties topped with melted American cheese, crispy bacon, juicy tomatoes, crisp lettuce, chopped white onion, crunchy pickles, jalapenos, and creamy mayonnaise.
I'll be honest. I have the
Hmm.
weirdest boner right now.
Blech. All right, show's over, folks. Gotta
Texas
go.
Double Whopper it is. I'm changing it. McDoubles are
It's
delicious, but the Texas
the,
Double
the
Whopper.
you
Mm.
know, I totally forgot about Burger King. How could I forget about a Whopper, dude?
Oh
Also,
man.
honorable mentions for me is Freddy's. If you've never been to Freddy's, it's
What?
kind of like Steak and Shake, and they have
Oh,
this
I
bacon and
thought you meant
cheese
Fred Meyer.
double. No, Freddy's steak burgers.
Oh.
Oh, dude, it's so good. If you ever come to Texas, I'll have to take you to a Freddy's because it's good. But they have a bacon and cheese double burger, and they do the smash thing, like smash burger steak and shake. They make their patties really thin, so when you're eating
I
two of them,
see.
you don't feel as bad as you
I
normally
see.
would. And then other honorable mention, Wendy's. Wendy's
Mm.
burgers are pretty good.
So here's what I'll say about Wendy's, right? Because it's like the only burger joint. Because I live in a bodunk little bodunk town in the middle of nowhere,
Oh,
and
wait, I'm sorry. Pause for a second. I think it's podunk.
I don't know, dude. I say my peas like bees. I used to call
All
them,
right.
so I instead of calling milk duds, milk duds. I used to wait. Now I got it fucked up. Is it milk duds or is it milk dubs?
Wouldn't you call them milk bubs if you fucked up your D's and your B's?
I would never fuck up
It's
my B's and my
definitely
D's.
it's
The year is
it's
2024 and I fuck up my B's and my D's all the time.
it's definitely called milk duds. But if you really fucked it up, you'd call them milk bubs. Anyway.
Milk bubs, that's what I'm
Anyway.
calling. I used to, as a kid, I used to call them milk dubs. and I don't
That's
know
so
why.
embarrassing, bro. That's
Anyway,
so
moving
embarrassing.
on.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so
Wendy's in your bodunk little
those
milk
lower
bug town.
those those lowercase d's just really confuse me. Anyway, so Wendy's, right? So the only places that are within like 30, like legitimate, like 30 minutes of work is Wendy's, Taco Bell, Panda, and Costco. That's it.
And
So,
Fred Meyer.
yeah, Fred Meyer, I guess, but that's still a bit annoying to go all the way there to get a Sammy. So I do that less often.
Yeah.
So I had Wendy's way too much, and then I was like, you know what? Because I did like them. I was like, man, Wendy's, it's really good. Plus, it's like you can get a bunch of meat. You take one of the patties off, and it's you can lie to yourself that it's healthy. Like
Yeah.
the degenerate that I am, that gets my D's and my B's mixed up. Um, and then I made a pact with myself. I was like, you know what? Nope, we're gonna stop being so fat. No more fast food for a while. And I think I went without Wendy's for a substantial amount of time, just an unbelievable amount of time, like 25 days. I know it's shocking.
Wow.
I know. I was shocked too. I know that is an unbelievable number. Uh, and then I had it again, and maybe I haven't had a fast food burger other than Wendy's in probably like a year. So maybe
Mhm.
maybe they're all the same. But I had Wendy's again, and whatever the oil is, like as soon as your body gets like used to not having that oil,
Mhm.
it tastes literally foul. It is awful. It's this just absolutely disgusting flavor and mouthfeel,
Honestly,
and you eat it and you're like, what? Like it's just it almost tastes like the meat is rancid. Like it is
dude, I think you had
awful.
I think you had the B team working at Wendy's that day.
I mean,
Cuz like
they're not
it's
butchering
not
the cow themselves. They're just taking it out of the freezer
no,
and
I know,
cooking it
but
up.
maybe they hadn't cleaned the grill in a while,
Oh,
or like something was going on, because it should
maybe
never, like, even
because it's.
though
I will say, I hear you, but like, so I had it like one day, and I kind of had the same thought. I was like, oh, maybe it was a one off, and then like the next week I
Mhm.
had it again, and I was like, nope, this is still this just doesn't taste the same. Like, and I personally, what I think it is, and then I had it a third time, and it was still the same way. I think what it is once you have it and you like eat fast food enough, like all those oils are just really gross, and you get
That's true.
used to them, and your body is just like, oh, this is just a flavor, and you're used to it. It's just like
Mhm.
you shit your pants, and it smells really bad, and then the
Standard.
the smell kind of goes away. The smell didn't actually go away. Your brain just stopped picking up on it because it's like
Yeah.
it's there long enough. Like it's oh, we just gonna ignore this now. It's not worth the effort anymore. I think it's the same
Standard.
thing. I think it's the same thing for fast food. So I don't want to say
It might
Wendy.
be.
I don't want to say it's a Wendy's problem. I think it is just the really low grade, cheapo garbage oils that they use that ends up having this flavor on it. And as soon as you don't have it for a while, it's disgusting. And you don't realize it until you don't eat it for a while. I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. But that's
You
my
could be
Wendy's story.
right.
That's my Wendy's story.
Hell yeah, dude.
All right. Anyway, to
Well, should
now that
we
that's
go
over,
over
yeah,
should we go over our answers?
do it. Go for it.
All right. Okay. So my top Mount Rushmore, my Mount Rushmore of fast food
It's
burgers is,
rhetorical.
thank you, cat
Mm-hmm.
card, is a quarter pounder with cheese and bacon from McDonald's, a classic smash
Psycho.
burger from Smash Burger, a double double with cheese, grilled onions, and chopped green chilies from In-N-Out, and then a good
Here for
old
it.
patty melt from Whataburger.
Schwadabaga. All right. It's a pretty good list. I just wish it would change the quarter pounder to McDouble, but it's fine. My
Whatever.
list. It's gonna be Five Guys, and the burger is very specific. It's gotta
Very.
be. You get the double burger with bacon and cheese. You get the fried onions. Get the hot sauce
Mm,
and the fresh peñas because that shit slaps.
hell
I
yeah.
think my number one favorite burger of all time at any fast food place is Shake Shack, the Smoke Shack. It's I don't even think it's it would be like the NFL versus little leagues. I don't know. Is there a little leagues
Yeah.
for football? Is that what they call it? I don't know.
I
Sports,
think so, yeah.
sweet. In and out
High
just
school.
because of the price and the green chilies. If they didn't
Mm-hmm.
have the price and the green chilies, In and Out could. We should probably just nuke it off the face of the planet. It would not be good for anything. Hot
Slow
take.
down now.
And then
Hot
the
take.
Burger King Texas Double Whopper, because that shit is
Hell yeah.
delicious. That flame broiled in my mouth,
Yeah.
all the meat in my mouth for flame broiled. Anyway, I'm getting excited.
BK. Have it your way. You rule.
Wow,
You
thank
know
you.
that commercial?
I don't. I do know that they have
It's
some
been
silly
like the
songs.
longest. It's been like the longest standing, most annoying Burger King commercial that's ever been aired.
Should we add that to the list of topics? Burger King songs. The Mount Mushmore, the Mount
Round
Rushmore,
Mushmore.
the Mount Rushmore of BK songs. It'd be pretty funny.
Sure.
All right, now okay. Now we're on to the serious business, huh?
Yeah, this one. Yeah. This one's
As you
gonna
can
get
see, this is the
rough.
we got the emo emoji here flipping its hair. Least
Yeah.
favorite things about the Mount Rushmore of the least favorite things about yourself. So let's get some self hate. Though you could
Yeah.
say that it's self hate, also
Yeah.
self
Well,
honesty.
yeah,
You
self-honesty.
you
This is
gotta what's the saying? You gotta accept that there's a problem to fix the problem.
this is being self-aware.
Oh, oh, that's $1 million word. Hey,
Self-aware.
Zoomers, you should make that a part of your slang. Self
You guys
aware.
should be self-aware
Yeah,
of yourselves.
make up a slang word for self aware and then use it all the time. Not for
Yeah,
you, for all of us.
exactly.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I was clapping. I don't know if you could hear it, but
Nope.
damn it.
But thank you. I appreciate it. You said it, and that's all that matters. All right.
True.
I went first last time, so you're up.
Okay. Well, feel like this one. What can you do? We're going
Oh,
deep.
oh, that's a hard one for girls to admit too. That's tough.
It's definitely so I put weight um as the first one, and yeah, it's something I like avoid and like don't like to talk about. I always think about it, but I rarely say it out loud just cuz it's something you're like ashamed of. But yeah, I think I've just gotten too comfortable. I think it just comes down to that.
Mm.
Like I've just gotten too comfortable in not being like an active person anymore. And like it really took a it just I don't I don't really know when it took a nosedive, but now being in this like the work grind that most of us are in, it's hard, man. Like you don't want to wake up early cuz you're fucking tired. And then you get off work and you come home and the last thing I want to do is like go work out. Like I'll go for a walk, but like is that actually doing anything? Probably not. Probably not just walking to get my mail. Like it's probably not doing much, but yeah, I think it just boils down to just getting too comfortable and complacent, and yeah, it sucks, man. But like, I know I have to fix it. It's just I'm having a hard time getting motivated to fix it. Cause like I said, I'm just tired. When I get home, I just want to like decompress, but I need to find healthier ways to decompress
Mm.
than scroll TikTok.
I guess
And
maybe we need to change your call sign because Slim is, you know, that's small.
okay, low blow, dude.
Every time
Right
someone
in the
says your name, you're just reminded.
no. God, dude, you're kicking me right in the ball
Anyway,
sack right now.
I I don't think you're great. You're amazing. I don't know what you're talking about, but the important part is if you're not happy with it, whether you're 400 pounds or 100 pounds, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter what the outside world thinks. What matters is that you're not comfortable and you're not happy. So
Yeah, for sure.
you're the person that has to, do something about it.
I know, and I'm the only one who can do something about it.
Yeah. I think there is some level of, once you like get into a serious committed relationship, which you're married now, so that's like kind of committed, right? Like that's kind of serious.
For sure.
What is that? That's
You could
the
you could
that's
say
a home
things you're
run.
pretty serious. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
say they're serious.
things
No,
things are getting
100%.
serious.
100%. And I think that's a great point that you bring up, and I think I know where you're going with it. Is that it also ties into like the comfortability thing. Like
Yeah, you don't got to go
I'm
out to the
with I'm with
club and
I'm with
like
the love of
attract a
my
man.
life. Yeah, I'm with the love of my life. We're so happy. I'm probably like happier than I've ever been in my life with just job and like again like being married to my best friend. We have two great dogs. Like we have so many great things to look forward to in the future that like and like I know he loves me for who I am, and it's not like obviously like I used to be a snack back in the day, and that's when I reeled him in. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you
now
you went from a Twix to a ho ho, a Twinkie.
100 grand, bro.
You
Just
were
kidding.
okay, so you were 100 grand, and now you're a little
No,
Debbie's zebra cake.
damn it, dude. Anyway, I think being in a happy relationship is like yeah, cause like I'm not out here trying to like you know be a cute little lady anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Like
you got you
I
got
have
more
someone who
serious things to worry about.
yeah, and I have someone who loves me for who I am, and like that's that's what matters.
Hmm.
But there is a serious problem where I've just like been gaining weight,
Yeah.
and I've just been letting it happen, and now I
Uh-huh.
look like a fucking toad, and we gotta fix it. Anyway, what
Our little
do
frog.
you
Wait, hold on.
do you hate about yourself?
Um, that I always ask too many questions. What do you? So let's turn this into something useful. What are you gonna do about it? Not because you like the world
Yeah.
thinks that you need to, but like obviously
No, no. Well,
you
I
feel like you
definitely
need
need
to.
to.
So what are you gonna do? Set a goal
Well,
right now for all of us to listen to.
oh God bless
Here's
it.
here's here's the easiest one. There's a saying. It says, you can't outwork a bad diet." So that's always a good place to start. But that's
Oh, 100%. Like tonight, what did I
foreshadowing. That's on
tonight?
my list. Food is on my list, so it's tough.
Yeah, like what did I eat for dinner tonight? Well, after work, I got my hair cut, and then on my way home, I went to good old Taco Taco Bell.
Shame,
Why? Okay, this is shameful, but the
shame.
decades thing is back, and they've got some tasty menu items back on the list. And
Your
for
sticky
those
little fingers couldn't help it.
for my fellow long racks who are listening, and long racks is the like mascot call sign
The
of the
mascot, I love
squadron.
it.
Well, I'm trying to like describe it to
It's
people
true.
who don't have like military
That's what I'm calling it from
affiliations.
now on. It's our mascot.
Yeah, so mascot, also our call sign for our squadron are the long racks. So horns up,
Horns up.
if you're listening. And you all better be putting your horns up right now to yourselves. Um, but I only used to eat Taco Bell when I would go to drill. And this is the first time I've had Taco Bell in a while
Hmm.
tonight. Anyway, yeah, food's a big thing. The other thing too is that Eddie and I've been working on getting a gym set up in our garage. So we're pretty much finished with that. It's just a matter of like waking up or doing it once I get off of work and like going and hitting it in the garage for 45 minutes to an hour a day.
Yeah, it's tough.
I just need to start building it into my routine.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that
Like,
Margot did for me was uh, I've been running for 2 years now, and it's not because I want to. It's because I have to. Because if I don't take Margot on like a 3 to 5 mile run or walk every single day, she'll eat the house. She's been eating. Well, she used to eat
mhm,
the trim boards on the inside and
mhm,
drywall and just go bananas unless she's a high energy working line dog. So like I
yeah,
have to. I don't have a choice.
for sure.
So kind of took the choice out of it, which made it more annoying, but also easier.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
100%, then.
I believe in you. So what are you gonna? So what are you gonna do? You got the gym. You gonna
Yep.
do something about the food?
Yeah, I need to stop eating out and like it's really easy like working on a base
And here we are talking
too.
about fast food burgers.
Yeah, well, whatever. Eh.
The irony.
Uh, it's easy too like working on a base that has like actually like pretty decent food options to
Mm-hmm.
like just run up real quick on lunch and get like
Ooh,
tacos
ooh.
or
Here's an idea.
Himalayan food. So I need to start
Does
making my lunches too.
it's this isn't the best answer in the world because they use kind of like cheapo crap oils, but does the commissary have like whole chickens or like like the Costco style chicken, rotisserie chicken? That's the one. It's not Costco style, it's rotisserie style.
I don't know if the commissary does. I'll
You should
have to
check
go
it out.
look.
That's like the
But
easiest thing.
I have grocery stores.
Mm. Oh yeah, I guess yeah, most of them have it. You just go get like grilled chicken, then you just
Yeah.
like Costco by me has Costco, it's one of the places right next to work, like we talked about, has
Hmm.
the pre-shredded chicken. So I either get
Oh
that,
yeah.
or if I run out, I'll just go into Costco and buy a whole rotisserie
Mhm.
chicken, and then just sit there like a caveman and just gnaw on my whole chicken at work, and people laugh at me, and then I fight them and I kill them, and then I'm the
Perfect.
king of work.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, so I like definitely just better diet. Like I need to stop eating the damn Indian food on base, dude. It's
Oh,
so
it's
good.
so hard.
This lady makes like the most unreal food. And she makes this Szechuan chicken and like some days it'll light your ass on fire and you feel it going down and you feel it coming out and like then some days it's like the perfect amount. And then she makes this fried chicken, dude, that's like, oh my god, with this sauce. Okay, this
With
isn't
the
helping.
sauce. Yeah, no
Anyway,
more food talk.
it's really hard. So like I feel like
It is.
actually meal prepping to hold myself accountable because we've also gotten to this like terrible habit of like I'll go run and get stuff to make dinner for that night type of thing when like we need to grocery start like we used to. I
Are you
mean,
sure you're
it's only
running to get the food, or
what?
you said you run and get the food?
Ha ha ha. I drive in my car and walk in the grocery store. Ha
Oh,
ha
okay.
ha. Anyway, I just
Maybe that's the fix.
I think I just need to hold myself accountable.
Oh, for sure. And it's not easy. It's literally the most difficult thing in the world.
I know. It's okay. That's why I put it out here. Now the world knows
Yes.
my inner thoughts, and
Now we can all hold you accountable.
now
And
you
if
can all
any,
judge me.
I will say, if anybody goes in the comments and makes jokes about weight, that's really fucked up. And I'll probably ban you because that's really rude. It's not funny. I know I made some jokes, and I kind of feel bad about them. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made fun of it.
Oh, it's okay. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Ah, ah, ah. Okay, okay. What's your number one?
Mind? Are we going in order?
Okay, sorry. What are your one of your four?
Mm, mm, I'm gonna go with this one first. It's not number one, but so it is. I don't know what the best way to type this out, so maybe you can help me. I'm just gonna type it out like this first, and then we'll talk about it. So I struggle to have fun.
Hmm,
Gun. I don't struggle to have gun. I struggle to have fun.
fun.
Like I don't I
Okay,
don't I don't
elaborate.
like I don't like many things.
Mm-hmm.
But on the positive, I mean that sounds like a bad thing, but I also I don't like dislike
Dislike?
many things.
Yeah.
But what that means, right? And I'll use you as the example. This I'm actually really jealous of you because you can go anywhere and have a great time and have fun, and like I can't. I like the things that I like,
Yeah.
and like I'm able to go places and like I'll put on a strong face and I'll act like I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole time I'm like I know I'm acting, so I'm like lying and I feel guilty about lying because I'm not actually having that much fun. And so
Mm.
then like I get stressed out by that. It's like one of the
Yeah.
only few things I get stressed out about. Like some friends will be in town and I'll be like, "You guys want
Mm-hmm.
to play board games?" And in my head I'm like, "No, the fuck, I don't want to play any
No.
board games. I hate board games. That shit sucks."
Which is so funny, because I'd be like, yeah, let's play board games.
I
Like,
know, and the thing is, I wish I could. Like, I wish I liked that kind of stuff because it's the easy button to like just be around people and stuff. So
yeah.
actually, I this ties in with my second one, and I'm gonna go out of order here. I'm gonna write my
Yeah, go
second
for it.
one, which is
What?
my capacity for social interaction.
Mm,
I'm like, which way does it go? I'm an
you're an
extrovert.
introvert.
I can be an extroverted introvert, but
Right.
it takes like all of my energy. Eh, most of the time. There are a few people, you're one of the people that like, oh, that reminds me. I listened to the last episode and I said like about 5 million times,
Oh,
and I meant
so did I. It was terrible.
all right. So
I probably
I'm gonna
said it a
make
million bajillion times this time.
yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to make AI count the amount of times I said like so that I can watch every episode and have it watch every episode, and hopefully
Yeah,
I say
man, mine
like
was
less.
bad. I was cringing.
Yeah, yeah, that's a boomer slang right there. No, actually
Yeah,
that's a
true.
millennial slang. Millennial slang, like, oh my god, like I hate myself. Anyway,
Good thing we're talking about it.
yeah. So it's like just my capacity
However,
for social
I will
interaction.
I will
I wish I was
say,
more like you. I really do.
on the flip side though, being too like happy like towards like other people. So like the situations you described. People come over, they want to play board games. I'm like super game. Or like maybe I have so much of a capacity for social interaction that I don't take the time for myself. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
I feel like there's your extreme and then there's my extreme. So
Mhm.
even though it always appears like I am just like this little bubbly round bat. Sorry. I'm just kidding.
Little Debbie.
Just say it. I had to say it. But even though I come off as this like very like extroverted person, which don't get me wrong, I am an extrovert. Like it's also exhausting on the other end.
Yeah.
Like constantly like not that it's putting on a face, but it can just be like emotionally and like mentally draining to be turned on like
Uh,
all the time too.
oh, I bet that's exhausting.
Not okay. Sorry.
It's just,
Pause. Not
you're just,
not
you're
turned
just
on all
walking
the time, you
around.
know what I mean? But like
Just,
uh you guys know what I mean, okay?
uh, Eddie.
You guys know what I mean, okay?
Yeah, I do.
Um yeah, but back to your top not top 2, but back to your first 2. Do you think that those are things that you could really do anything about? Not that you have to do anything about them, because like these things that we don't like about ourselves, sometimes like there might not really be a way to like change it.
Yeah. Um, I think as a policy, maybe add it to our last week life mottos. I I think you can change anything. Do I know how to go about it? Absolutely not. I guess
Yeah,
maybe
for
just
sure.
like forcing myself into more social interaction. So one of the things that I struggle with my social capacity is that
Mhm.
you know Caitlin always says that I'm the least empathetic person she's ever met, and
Mhm.
it's absolute bogus. I like everything, like when I'm around people, I have
Mhm.
quite literally zero. I have zero thoughts about myself. And all of my energy is just thinking about other people, how they're
Yeah.
feeling, how this interaction is going. Like it's so outwardly focused, and I'm just thinking about everybody else
Yeah.
that I'm like just immediately exhausted. So I call it my eternal spelling here. Eternal struggle with selfishness and empathy.
Yeah.
Because like the hell? What is man, this thing's being a real asshole.
You yeah, for sure.
Whatever. Yeah, eternal struggle with like between I guess not with between selfishness and empathy is I like I don't know if it's just like my personality. I mean, I'm sure it is, but like also men are kind of just like this in social situations. They kind of tend to be more. I don't know how to connect this, but like maybe the protective nature of men, kind of just like I want to make sure that every single person in a public or social setting is having fun and feels good and is included and is all these things. And
Yeah.
so
I'm the same way.
I work so hard to try and get everybody involved. So there was a long time ago that I don't know if it was a podcast or just a book or just like a philosophy that I read, that it was like oh, there's that like again. Damn. Is somebody in the situation needs to take the responsibility for the interaction that's happening. And I
Mhm.
feel like I feel that there are more people that don't than do, and every now and then when you find a person who is the person that takes responsibility for the fun, like kind of the party maker, or the the life of the party, like those people are rare. I think you're one of those people. Like, no
I
matter
I appreciate that.
no matter what the situation is, like you're always the person coming up with fun things to do or fun things to talk about, or
I like to call myself a cruise director.
crew. You are 1000% a cruise director, and you're amazing at it.
I feel like I have cruise director energy.
Yeah. And I feel that I'm one of the people that, like, if you and I are in a social situation, you're the beacon. I'm like, I'm the second person in the chain,
Yeah,
and
no,
you and I are like just like I'm able to take the party maker and make them funnier, and I'm able to say funny things, and I'm able to answer the
but
question
like
that they ask
I
in a
think you're a
fun way.
person I think you're a person that feeds off of other people's energy.
Yeah,
So if
I'm an
someone
energy vampire.
ooh, you don't want to be that.
Well,
What's
here we
his
are.
name? Carl?
Something like that. I didn't watch the whole show. I don't remember.
Same, I don't know.
But
Yeah, no, I think those are I I think those are I don't want to say good ones because we're talking about the least favorite things
yeah,
about ourselves, but like I think those two are like it takes self-reflection to
yeah,
say stuff like that
yeah.
for
Well,
sure.
even if there is a party made, like if you know, like when you were here spending weekends and such with us,
Mm-hmm.
if you had talked about board games, I would have been very sad. I only like doing the things that I like, and it's a giant limiting factor, and I need to figure out how to expand my horizons to have fun. Though
Mm-hmm.
there are not many situations that I can't force myself into, and it will be okay. But then
Yeah.
I need like 2 weeks to recover from that, because like the face that I have to put on is
Yeah.
so taxing for me, and I really wish it wasn't. I think I would be such a more fun person, especially if
I think you're a
I'm
fun
not.
person.
Well, that's because you're a fun person, and I can bounce off of you.
Oh my gosh.
No, it really is. There are not a lot of people that I can be a really fun person with. Usually I'm just. So let me say this. If you're a person that knows me and you think I'm a fun person, pat yourself on the back for being the actual fun person, and I'm the person that just bounces off of you. And you come up with things to talk about that are interesting, and I can then ask questions that are also interesting. But the
Mm.
I don't know how to make situations fun. I don't know how to be fun. I know how to um make a fun situation more fun, but I don't know how to make fun situations, and that is a major lacking thing in myself that I wish I was better at. I will try to figure out. I don't know how I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
More board
Yeah.
games. I'm just gonna force
Yeah.
myself to play board games.
No more
All right,
board
I'm gonna
games.
I'm gonna join. What does that even mean?
Join.
I'm gonna join a church group and that plays board games, and
You should
I'm just
join
gonna
a
go.
you should start going to a bingo hall
Oh, Bunko,
or bunko.
Bunko.
Bunko will make you play games.
It's true.
All right, I'm gonna jump into my second one real quick.
All right, yeah. Sorry, I
Um,
just stole the air for like
so
20 minutes.
my my second one is that I'm uh absent-minded. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the Absent-Minded Professor movie. It's I need to Google when it came out. I think it's like an older Disney movie, but I'm like so forgetful. It's unreal. Like someone will tell me to do something and like 9 times out of 10 it goes in one ear and like comes out the other.
Mm-hmm.
And like but I know like it well, I guess
You
that's
just
not
don't
true.
care about what
'Cause
people
it
say.
no, that's not it. I think it's
Are you sure?
okay, yeah, I just said like 50 times, but
Like, I like that.
I I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I really struggle with task lists. Like I
Mm.
forget to go back and do things.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight, perfect example. Went to the doctor today. I was like having I just have terrible allergies, and the doctor was like, "Okay, your prescription, like I'll get it sent for like Flonase or something." And she's like, "Yeah, I'll get that sent over to the pharmacy." Well, I go to the pharmacy and there was like a problem with like insurance or like I don't know, regardless. There's like a little hiccup and I was like, "Okay, like I have to go get my haircut, but like I'll be back." I forgot to go back. And I remembered when I was already 15 minutes past the pharmacy on my way home. And I was like,
Oh,
"Oh." So it's stuff like that. But it starts stacking up.
yeah.
I'll forget stuff all the time. And I genuinely I could set reminders on my phone and my eyes will just peruse over it. I'll see it maybe once or twice and be like, "Oh, yeah, I got to remember to do that." And then I still won't do it. I'll still forget.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man. I
Huh.
forget I forget shit. Well, maybe there's just like a screw loose up here or something. I mean, there's probably multiple screws that are loose up there, but like there's something. I don't know. Maybe my I don't know. Anyway, The Absent-Minded Professor came out in 1961. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a
So should
Disney
we
movie.
do a Mount Rushmore of reasons why Olivia is absent-minded?
Yes.
What do you okay, if you had to take a wild guess, what would you say that it is? Like
My
we can
brain.
mm, you know what I think it is?
What?
I think you live in the moment too much. Like
Oh, that's too optimistic for this.
I don't know that I've ever said that out loud, that maybe somebody lives too much in the moment.
Living like Larry.
Living like Larry, man.
Um,
Like
I don't
Marcus, stop saying
I
like.
don't
What
I don't
do you,
know
do
if
you
that's
think?
it though.
No, okay. Like you don't think that?
I think it's a really nice uh observation.
Oh,
I
thank you.
appreciate it. I
That was the
really do
nicest way to
appreciate
say
it.
I think you're full of shit. No, but okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I think it might be. I think it legit might be that you're just so in the moment that like when you see something that you need to take note of, you lie to yourself. I'll remember that, and then you just move on because you're so in the moment. And maybe just stopping. I mean, what's the rule? Repeat something 7 times, or is it repeat it for 7 seconds? It's one of the two. Uh, to
Seven something.
to get it into your brain might help. Just a thought.
Maybe.
Just a thought. I think this is actually one of my hot takes on video games. I think they're bad for a lot of things, but I also think they're amazing for a lot of things. I was just thinking about this today. Uh, Playing high intensity, maybe not high intensity, just video games in general. Instead of like sitting and watching TV, you're practicing these little things all the time, and you're kind of the thought that I had in my mind was it's your autopilot is like, oh my Jesus Lord save me. I need to stop saying like is I don't know. Throw a number at it, 69% better. And the
Oh
example that
yeah.
I thought of was, have you ever done it where you're, I don't know, backing out of your driveway or driving into your driveway, whatever. Let's just say you're backing out of your driveway and you back out into the street and then you forget to put your car into drive and then you step on the gas to go forward, but instead you go backwards and you're like, oh, damn it. Why did I whoops, oopsie, that you have
I've
less.
never done that.
It's just an example, but
I'm
it's just
just
it's
I'm lying.
you. I knew it. I wasn't gonna call you on it. You've had so much self hate already, so I didn't want to call you out on it.
Oh, it's fine.
Uh,
I've definitely done it before.
those oopsie moments, and I think if you play video games that are demanding, your brain gets
Mhm.
better. You have less oopsie moments.
Yeah.
Your
And I
your
think
autopilot is better. We'll say that. It
I think
makes your full self-driving from Tesla. It makes your FSD better.
yeah. I think controlling. So
Ooh,
those of you
that's a
guys
good
who
one.
don't
Yeah,
know,
totally.
those of you guys that don't know, the job, uh, I always have to figure out how to describe it to people who may not have a single clue. As to what we're talking about, but basically there's like
Herding
air
cats.
traffic control. Yeah, it's basically herding cats, but like you're talking to a military aircraft. Um, yeah, and it's like it's there's a lot of multitasking that has to happen, and I feel like when I was controlling and doing it all the time, I feel like maybe I wasn't as absent-minded,
Mm,
potentially, but like I don't know. I've always had the problem. It's fine. What's
yeah.
your third one?
Oh, what's my third one? Let's see. Um, I'm gonna go with my level of discipline.
Mm.
I wouldn't say that I have the worst discipline in the world, but I have a few other ones written down, but they all play into into this same one. It's just I don't know if it's so one of the other ones I wrote down was just I don't have the stress emotion. Like I don't feel stressed. Kind of like what's his name?
Be nice.
The guy that climbed El Capitan, free soloed it,
Oh,
and they did a
Alex
study on his brain,
Honnold.
and he just didn't have like the part of the brain that makes you stressed out. Feel like I might be on the on that same level.
Wow.
I
What a
just I
beautiful thing to not have, because
maybe the grass is
I'm
greener.
definitely stressed.
Like so I don't get stressed, which means that I'm not driven to do things. So stress is actually a really useful tool and you can use it in your favor. I don't have it. I just have this, oh, everything's going to be fine all the time. No biggie. Oh, I didn't pay that bill. It's all right. I pay my bills. It's just an example.
Just an
Uh
example. Just an
it's
example.
just an example. No, I did actually. At one point in my life I defaulted on my school loans probably like 10 years ago just because I
Rip.
didn't care and I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. And then my credit score sucked for a very long time. And now it sucks less by quite a lot. But there was a moment
Snaps
in my
for
life
you.
and it was all just this like I didn't have a stress thing. And because I lack stress, I also lack discipline. And I just find it really hard to push myself to do things that I don't want to do. So this ties back into I like what I like and I don't like what I don't like. And
Yeah.
I find it super difficult. And I think it's a problem of discipline. So maybe this one will get deleted for something else because it actually kind of falls into, or maybe the struggle to have fun will get deleted because it falls into the same thing of just kind of lack of discipline. It's not the worst in the world, but I could definitely be about 700% better at it. And I feel I would be much further in life
For sure.
if I did have that. So that's a
I
slightly
I
painful one.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
100%.
Lately,
Um,
it's something I've been really working on,
mhm.
and I think it's actually going pretty well. And one, funny we're talking about video games. One of the things I did is I forced myself to play less because now I just have that freebie dopamine around all the time,
Mhm.
and just doing things around the house like doing the dishes is this odd
Yeah.
like satisfaction. I'm like, yeah, dishes. I have
Yeah. I was
discipline. Go
productive.
me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely.
It's not like doing dishes. How weird is that?
Yeah.
I don't like doing
I
dishes. I'm lying to myself.
But you're practicing good discipline, and
hmm
that's what's important.
hmm
Um, yeah, should I do my third one?
Absolutely.
All right. I put that I'm too loud. So I I do this thing, and I've been told this many a time, mostly by my family members. But I sometimes if I get super worked up about something or super excited, I lose all gauge of my like the level that I'm speaking at. And so I could go from speaking at a normal volume to speaking at volume 75 in no time.
That's
And
very
then
Italian of you. That's what Italians are known for.
no, and I think it's because I grew up in like a dog eat dog world at like Italian family functions where if you don't speak loudly, no one's gonna fucking hear you.
Maybe they need to
If
change the saying to Italian eat Italian world.
meatball eat meatball world.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe it is just because I've grown up around very loud people in my life.
Yeah.
Because uh
Cat. Oh my god.
yeah, I don't know. I come from a loud family. And so
Mm.
maybe that's part of it, but I've also been on my own long enough to where I don't know. And so it's something I've become self-conscious about now because I'll catch myself sometimes at work. We're like talking about funny stuff, swapping war stories or whatever, and I'll be yelling. And I'm like, what God, why am I yelling?
I'll be,
Like, man, they could definitely hear me.
can I
I'm
be
sure you've
honest?
heard me get loud.
No, well, I've never minded. I'm a huge fan of your loudness. I think that's one of your it's just one of your social things that you it's just a I as soon as you said it, I was going to call bullshit. I don't like this one for you. Kitty, stop.
Really?
The cat is like trying to he's like
I
rubbing on the
guess.
microphone and trying to get in my lap and just
Well, I
being way
can't
too
hear him
horny right
rubbing
now.
all over the microphone.
Good
I
God,
mean,
take a
I do,
chill
I
pill,
do,
brother.
I do have another one I could put up here if too loud is invalid. Cause like,
I think it is because
okay.
hear me out. So there's a I have this theory. It's called the half-ass theory. I didn't come up with it.
Mhm.
It'll come. It'll be helpful for to you. Wow, I can't talk. It will be helpful to you one day if you ever get into like a leadership role at your job.
Mhm.
The half-ass theory. So, whatever level of energy you have, the next we'll call it the next link in the chain. So the next level below you will be half as excited as you, and
Mhm.
then the person below them will be half as excited as the person above them. And it keeps having every single time it goes down the line. So, you know, if you're if you are the commander or something, right, and you say something laissez-faire and it's boring and lame and you have no energy about it,
Mhm.
the A1C or the E3 that has to go and actually action the thing is going to be at like, I don't know, math in public, like 3.5% of your excitement level about it. So I feel like
Yeah.
being loud and exciting is one of the easy
Yeah.
buttons to get up there. And for like parties and stuff, it's fun and it's just fun to like have loud
That's
people who are
true.
just not afraid to be
Loud.
themselves. Yeah. I'm
Annoying.
gonna call out your family right now for shaming you for that. That's ridiculous. Leave her alone. The loudness is good.
I think it's because I scream in a house where there's 5 other people
Yeah.
max,
Just
and
scream louder. Tell them to shut
I
up.
don't.
Tell them to
Well,
stop being big old
I'm not
vaginas.
gonna, I'm not gonna tell my mom to shut up. So,
What your mom would probably think it's hilarious.
uh, maybe.
I feel like your mom is the fun one and your dad's a little more rigid. I don't know him very well, but your mom
Yeah,
says a lot of crazy shit. So,
yeah. No, no, no. Like, and honestly, like, both my parents are so fun, and I love both my parents so much, and I think they'd probably agree with me in saying, like, I don't know how they were married for as long as they were.
mm-hmm.
They're two different people, like, 100%. But, um, I'm gonna move on to my new third one, which is procrastination. And I feel
Way
like
better.
this is one. What?
I said way better.
Yeah. And this is I it's kind of cliche, and I'll try to like kind of move quickly because I feel like we've been talking forever. And so my yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really terrible at. It's not that I can't do things within the deadline. It's that I literally wait till the last minute.
Literally, literally,
Wittily, wittily. I
literally.
literally wait till last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's definite. I mean, there's a million fixes for this one. I feel like it's almost I choose not to do them because I
Mm-hmm.
go fill my time where I could be doing the things, and it's really not even like work stuff. It's more stuff in my personal life, or like when I was working on my degree. Uh, oh, dude, I procrastinate my homework like nobody's business. There's a
Mm-hmm.
million other things or there's a million things I should have been doing for school that I was like, I'll do it Sunday night and start at 7 p.m. and it's due at 11:59. Like, and that's, I don't know. I really try to be better in my professional life about not procrastinating because it's not just affecting me, but if it's something that's solely affecting me, myself, and I, fuck that shit. I'll wait till the last minute all day long.
Feel that. Feel
Even
that.
like I mean, even like doctor appointments. Like unless they're like routinely scheduled, like going to the dentist and stuff, I'll be like, screw it, I'll worry about it later. It's not anything like I don't have any health problems, like knock on wood. I don't
Yeah.
have anything where I have to go visit a doctor regularly, but just like getting established with new doctors after moving. I waited way too long to do that stuff.
Yeah. I
So,
wonder if it's a. This is just based off of like health podcasts I've been listening to. So, dopamine makes thinking about the future and planning the future feel good. And the animals just broke something in the house. That was great. Um,
mm,
dopamine, making a checklist and checking it twice feels
mm-hmm.
good because you're
Gonna
planning
find
the
out who's
future.
naughty and nice. Yeah.
Exactly. It feel dopa. That's the reason that feels good, and like checking off check boxes on checklists
Mm-hmm.
feels good is dopamine, but testosterone is what makes the effort feel good. So without, if you have a misaligned level of those two hormones,
Mm-hmm.
uh I think that leads to I think that this is so none of the podcast I listened to actually they didn't say this. This is just me connecting dots. Uh
Mm-hmm.
I think procrastination might be a problem with the because what it, when you're not feeling when you're feeling or procrastinating, it's I'm assuming it's just like you don't feel motivated. You feel way more motivated by, I don't know, picking your nose or going up and picking up dog
Yeah.
poop in the backyard or like literally anything else.
Exactly. Than what I'm supposed to be doing, and
Yeah.
I feel like take absent-minded out of it, just like the weight, like my weight and
Mm-hmm.
procrastination. I feel kind of go hand in hand, and that's why I said the thing
Ooh.
about with my procrastination that when it comes to something that's for myself, I'll always push it off. But
Yeah.
like I said, if it's stuff for other people, like I already have all of my like I'd say 98% of the Christmas presents bought for
Mm.
everyone in my family.
Wow.
And I know when I'm gonna like wrap them, and so I feel energized by do like doing things for other people, and that's why at work in a professional setting I'm way less likely to procrastinate something because I know other people are either waiting on something for me or they're depending on me for something. But then then again, it when it comes to just stuff that's for me, like just even though like I said, nothing's wrong with me, just going to a doctor and basically saying, "Hi, this is who I am. I don't have any problems, but I just wanted to like meet you and get established with you." It took me months to do that.
Mm-hmm. It's
When
interesting you say that.
I should have done that a long time ago. And I think that leads into it could lead self-reflection could lead into the weight thing.
Yeah.
Is it something for myself? And I'm like, I'll do it. You know what? I'll work out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I don't.
Yeah. So the interesting thing you said that
Mm.
you feel like your procrastination and your weight go hand in hand. Well, body fat is estrogenic. I think that's the right word. Essentially, the more fat you are, the higher your estrogen, and that's true for men and women, and the lower your testosterone is.
I got a
And
lot of estrogen coursing through my veins.
just just brimming with estrogen.
Yeah.
So most like overweight people, the more overweight you get, the lower your testosterone, and the lower your
Mhm.
testosterone, the less good effort feels. So that's what, testosterone makes effort feel good.
Mhm.
And, like going out and doing stuff. So then you get like kind of addicted to doing stuff because it feels good. And if you have low T, doing stuff doesn't feel good. And so
Yeah.
that is an interesting
Interesting
observation
correlation.
to
Yeah.
support my hypothesis here, to get
The
scientific about it.
hypotheses. Yeah.
Yeah, that if you notice that your procrastination goes up with your weight, it could be low test. So maybe I don't know. Google some things that how women can increase their testosterone. It's actually a
Fucking
there's like a whole new field. I don't know if it's a whole new field. There's a lot of people, a lot of women testing, taking doing things
testosterone.
to increase their testosterone. So taking TRT, or like hormone therapy. Now you have to do it for the rest of your
Mm,
life. So that's a commitment. But there's ways you can bring it up.
I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, so there's things
Again,
that
with the
you can do.
absent-minded procrastination.
Yeah. Well, there's other things that you can do
Anyway,
to increase
yeah,
test T.
if
Maybe
for
look at
sure.
maybe Google
I'll take it.
how to increase T as a woman, and there might be some good stuff, and maybe you'll feel better. Maybe you won't. Who knows?
I'll report back to you guys.
All right, I want a 5-page essay, double spaced, full report.
No. Negative.
Actually, I don't want it. All the 7 listeners want it.
No, they don't.
Hmm.
Ha ha ha. All right, brother. What's your last one?
It is going to be, I am conflict averse. I I don't
Mm.
want to say that. So at until probably about the last
Mm.
2 or 3 years, I've been
Mm.
conflict avoidant. I did
Mm.
my absolute best to avoid conflict. I think it's one of the, we talked about life mottos last week, and you put up the if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. So
Yeah.
I think that one is actually a double-edged sword, though I do believe in it. It does have some niche situations, and you should practice saying not nice things
Mhm.
sometimes, so that you're not conflict avoidant. But like I didn't grow up knowing how to have conflict in any way, shape, or form. Conflict was not a part of my life,
Yeah.
and I've had to now learn the hard way. And now I'm at the point where I'm just conflict averse. I don't like it. I still don't like it. I'm not comfortable with it. But I will
Mhm.
say that there is a positive in this. And that's if you grow up a conflict avoider, you learn how to be really graceful with people's feelings. You learn how to communicate in a very positive way. That's not to say that conflict avoiding is good. I'm just saying that's the one positive. And I actually think that if you grow up as a conflict avoider, if you are able to find a way to practice to not be a conflict avoider, you will be the best communicator. I think
Yeah.
that's the path to being the best communicator, because you are
Mhm.
because of your entire life growing up being so aware of everybody's feelings, that once you actually learn how to communicate and have conflict, that means that you're that much further ahead of understanding and recognizing how people are feeling in the moment, so you can communicate you can be the person that takes control and de-escalates the situation. Nonetheless, I'm not at that point yet. I'm still at the point where I'm trying to figure out how to just be comfortable with conflict. I'm absolutely not comfortable with it.
Mm-hmm.
It even just very simple conflict, I get a pit in my stomach and I stress about it. It's like one
Yeah.
of the few times I stress about it. I think about it for days. Like if I have to go to work and have a difficult conversation with someone about something, it could be a whole month that I'm just dreading this situation, and then I come to this situation with all this pent up stress, and then as soon as it's over, I'm like, what? Why? Why? Why was I so stressed out for this?
Yeah.
Wasn't even a big deal.
S-
It's not a big
That's
deal at all.
basically me. That's
So
basically
annoying.
me with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I always stress myself out for nothing.
Yeah, and I've avoided so many simple, easy conversations in my
Mm-hmm.
life in so many settings that then turned into way bigger problems because I never said the easy part, because the
Yeah.
easy part was too difficult, and now it's a catastrophe, and now it
Mm-hmm.
really is conflict. But I was too big of a bitch to just say something small at some point, and like I
Mm-hmm.
somehow thought that setting boundaries was too much. Like that was rude and asking too much of people, which is absolutely not true, and that's small dick energy. So
Facts.
I've been working on my big dick energy, and I've been trying to basically, I don't know, just like be didactic about it, and it's been working, so that's a good
Yeah.
news. But I still hate that about
Yeah.
myself.
100%. And I think that's a good segue into my last one. Is that I
Oh,
put conflict avoider 100%. So you talked about how you were conflict avoider, now you're conflict averse. I'm 100% still conflict avoider. And uh yeah, I'm the type of person that gets steamrolled and I just let it happen. And I'm also the type of person where, like, I don't know, it could be as something as like someone got my order wrong at a restaurant and I don't have the fucking balls to tell them that's not what I ordered. I'll just eat it. I'm like, oh, well, you know, this looks pretty decent too.
mm-hmm,
Um, which, like, I feel like I've gotten better about the smaller things because I know how to say, I still say things nicely
mm-hmm,
enough that I feel like I'm not having a conflict with that person, you
yeah,
know? However, I'm still 100% a conflict avoider and always have been. Would like to not be, but the thing that you said about being super stressed and worried about having a tough conversation with someone, I couldn't agree more.
yeah.
Um,
Even when like it's if you stepped out of yourself, if you got out of your own way and looked at it as a you like disassociate from the situation and look at it, it's the exact advice you would give your friend, and
yeah,
it's not even a big deal, but for some reason you just get stuck in this time loop of, oh my god, this is this is the worst thing I've ever had to say to anybody. This is terrible.
yeah,
I don't know.
definitely. And yeah, I I don't know.
Mm. Do you conflict avoid it in your marriage?
Mm, feel like it depends.
Hey,
If
that's
it's
good.
if it's just something small that I don't know, like
Ooh, that's the danger though. Oh, it's just
I
small.
know. No, 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 no.
I do it
I'm
too. I
saying,
do. I absolutely do it. No judgment. I'm trying
but
to work on it myself.
I'm saying like if it's just something that like I know the only reason it like ticked me off is because like I'm annoyed just in general at the moment. Then obviously I don't want to like turn that into something. But I feel like I've gotten a lot better about bringing stuff up, and honestly that there's not too much that I feel like I've had to like I don't know. I really wouldn't say I am a conflict avoider,
Hmm.
like in my marriage. That's
So
probably the one place where, but I think it's because Eddie and I have such a strong, like, relationship and such a great, like, foundation and communication with each other that I feel so comfortable with him that it's not like I know I'm going into this having a tough conversation with him because I know like we're gonna work it out together. Whereas
right.
I don't know how someone at work is going to react if I have to go have a tough conversation with them. And I think it's other people's reaction is what I'm so scared of. And so with Eddie, I pretty much know what his reaction's going to be
Yeah,
depending on what I go like what I have to say.
that's good.
So I would say no. Not in my marriage, which yeah, is a good thing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say,
But
the food order is a cute example, but I f- to me, that's the one situation where if you're able to just eat it and it's still good, why cause the ruckus?
I know. That's how I feel. But there's
Versus,
so many there's so many people in this world that would be like calling the waiter over or like I didn't fucking order that, bitch. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's how I feel
Whereas
about it
like
every time I have to do it, which
well,
isn't often because I usually just I'm like, oh yeah, this is really good, thanks.
yeah, like same. Oh my
Like, like,
god.
like, 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 like,
Yeah,
and subscribe and comment.
exactly. Yeah. Well, should we go over the list one
Uh,
last time?
I had one more point, and I'm trying to
Oh,
remember what it was now. Oh man.
we're talking about food,
Hmm. No,
conflict
no,
avoiding.
no, no. It wasn't. It wasn't that. Let's see if it comes
If
back to
it's
me. Three, two. Look over your list again. And I'll see if I remember it.
okay, my least favorite things about myself, my weight. I've become a chunky little chunker. I'm absent-minded. Uh, procrastination and 100% conflict avoider.
I did remember what it was.
Yes.
What? So I'm just curious if you have the same struggle that I do. So
Mm,
my biggest thing with conflict avoiding is maybe it's the way that I was raised. Maybe it's just years of being a conflict avoider. I'm not really sure where it comes from. All right, definitely need some more exploration on this. Go into the comments and tell me what you think. But to me, it's I don't trust my emotions. So something like things will piss me off. They will make me
mhm,
angry, and I will like I will be upset about them, but I will
mhm.
not react because I don't trust my emotion on it. And I think 92% of the time I am correct to not trust my emotion on it, my initial emotion. At least based off my life mottos last week, I'm glad that I'm not a reactive person. I don't think that's the best way to live life. And
Right.
whatever. There's people that do that and it's fine. Whatever. That's your life. For me personally, that would not be how I want to live life. But so then usually something happens and I'm think to myself, man, that was annoying. I'm annoyed. I'm gonna go and think about it because I don't want to be reactive. And then I talk myself out of it being a big deal. And
Yep.
then it never be then I forget about it and then it never needs to be talked about.
Mm,
And then 3 months later, the same situation will come up, and I'm like, man, that's twice now. Now you're doing it again, and this is where it gets toxic, right? Because now I'm bringing up
mhm,
the past and be like, you do this always, blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, why didn't you tell me that? Well, because last time it wasn't that big of a
mhm,
deal. Well, if it's not a big deal, why is it a big deal now? That's a great question. I didn't trust myself,
mm,
and then if I do find myself figuring out that hey, that was not cool, I'm not a fan of that, now I don't know how to bring that up. Like
mhm,
if it's a week and a half later, I stress about it, and this is the point where my conflict avoider kicks in. This is the part of my conflict averseness that I don't like. I don't mind the in the moment conflict aversion. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's, for me, that's reasonable and acceptable. I almost think the more people should be like that. But it's the 4, 5, 6 week and a half later, days later, where you're like, no, you know what? I was valid to be upset at that, and now I'm gonna go talk about. I'm ready to talk about it because I trust my
Yeah.
feelings now that I have time to cool. I had time to cool down, and I still feel like
Mm-hmm.
it. So now I'm gonna say my piece about it. That's when I
Yeah.
don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how to bring it up, and I stress about it, and then I don't bring it up, and then I'm upset at myself. Do you do the
Yeah.
same?
I wouldn't say. Um, I think I used to do that.
Mm.
I wouldn't say though that I'm like worried about my or I don't trust my own emotions because I feel like I'm a very I guess what's the best word, like intuitive person, like when it comes to my own emotions. I think I'm very in line with them. So normally my first emotion that I'm feeling is probably the one I'm gonna feel about that situation,
Mm. It's your feminine
regardless of
superpower.
yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And I think yeah, I don't know. I think my gut feeling is normally the right one, the one that I have initially. So I don't know that I could agree on that, but definitely like the pushing things off, aka procrastination, and then not bringing it up. Like I feel like I used to do that a lot. Um, but I feel like I don't really do that as much anymore. Not
Mm.
this has nothing this is like
So
personal life.
maybe you're conflict averse as well. Maybe you've graduated from avoider to averse.
I wouldn't say that because I still
Oh,
can't. If
so maybe
someone
I
told
haven't
me
either. Maybe
if
I'm full of
if
myself.
if someone told me to sit down and shut up at work, I'd be like, okay, then I'll sit down and shut up.
Oh, okay.
I can't I
Yeah, I
can't.
wouldn't. I wouldn't let.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's what I like. That's why I think I'm still an avoider because like I let myself get steamrolled and I
Yeah.
let it happen. And honestly, I'm this is not healthy, but I'm kind of cool with it. If someone told me to sit down and shut up at work, I'd be like, "Ooh, all right." And then I'll just sit down and be quiet. No one, by the
Yeah.
way, nobody that I work with would ever say that to me. I work with great Americans, but yeah, they would never say that. And if they did, it would be like someone's having a horrific day. But I feel like I would know that
Mm.
before they told me
It's a,
to sit
it's
down
a
and
good
shut
thing
up.
we don't work together anymore because I would say that to you every day now.
Yeah, but I know you wouldn't mean it because I know you.
Oh, I would.
Oh, I would.
Oh, I would. All right. That was my last thought on it.
Hell
So
yeah, dude.
now, all right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's. I get. It's my turn to go over my list because
Okay.
you
Okay.
recapped yours already. So mine is I struggle to have fun. Um, I don't I don't have great joyous emotions, so I don't like many things, but I also don't dislike pretty much anything. I'm kind of interested in anything, but it makes it difficult to have fun. I just like the things that I like, and I don't know how to just have fun in the moment, like going to Disneyland or something. I
Hell
ugh,
yeah,
I
brother.
hate it.
Disney adults
I
unite.
don't have fun, and it sucks. I wish I was more like you in this area. My capacity for social interaction, though, I think personally I think I can fake it really well, and I can fake it for
Oh,
maybe a night or
definitely.
two, and I think I
Yeah.
can be I've done a lot of practice to learn how to be an interesting person,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm not. I guess people will have to tell me. I think I am. Hashtag
No,
biased.
I think so.
My level of discipline. I'm not a big fan of my level of discipline. It's not the worst, but it could be a lot better. And then I am conflict averse at this point in my life, not an avoider anymore.
Hell yeah,
So
you've graduated, man.
those are my four. Well, folks, that puts us at 2 hours and 29
Wow.
minutes
No
and
way.
20 seconds.
Holy shit
If you're still
balls.
here, thank you.
Yeah.
What
We
we
need to
would
figure
ask,
out how to.
hey man, Joe Rogan talks forever and it's interesting. We're
That's
interesting.
true. He
Yeah.
talks for 4 hours.
We only get to talk once per week. I think 2.5 hours is okay.
That's
Uh,
true.
so as a reminder to everybody, please, if you're here and you haven't liked and subbed, go ahead and do so. If you're not gonna do those, you're a bitch. If you're a friend and you don't do those things, expect that we are no longer friends. I will hate you forever. I will burn this bridge.
Oh, I'm a conflict avoider, so I won't.
Yeah,
But
you know what? You might be right. I might just avoid those people. And then more importantly, I think the really fun part is if y'all can get into the comments. I've never in my life made a YouTube comment. So if you haven't either, I wouldn't blame you. But if your first YouTube comment would happen to be on our videos, to put down your lists. So a few things you could do. You could put down your lists. We would love to hear your lists on these things.
mm-hmm.
Or just talk some shit and tell us how stupid we are for our opinions. That would be even
Yeah.
funnier. And if we
Yeah,
get some
what?
really good shit talking comments and or some really good lists next week on episode number 3, we will begin the episode by covering the top comments, the funniest stuff. And I
Hell
think
yeah.
that would be fun.
I think so too. One thing is I forgot to do my word. See?
Well played.
Absent-minded. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus definitely did his, so feel free to
Mm.
vote on what his was.
Yeah, if you think you know what my
I'm
word
just
was,
giving you
hit me
a
with it.
spoiler alert, and I forgot to do it. Shocker, very on brand for myself. Um,
Well,
yeah,
just
and then
so genuinely you. Great
and
job.
then eventually, like I said, we need to get like a song, and I was thinking like the presidential song that's like da 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 da. Da, 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 da. I feel like if we got that, but we did like a remixed version of it, that would be a sick intro and outro.
I mean, you just sang it for us. So
Right, but
who knows,
I
that
think
that might be the song. That
I
might
think
you may have just recorded the song for for the next
well then we need
500
to add
years
some
of this
like
podcast.
we need to add some like in the background. So I think I think
Oh,
I think it has potential, but
I agree.
yeah, for sure. All right, brother. Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was nice chatting. Everybody, thanks for listening, and we will catch you on the flippity flip, as Olivia likes to say.
Catch you guys on the flippity flip.
See ya. Bye.